It's time to take care of business. Work time. Work time. Work time.
I got your shit. Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want? Well, come and get it, goddamn.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, it's no reasoning, just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud smoke these niggas. Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time. Point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay. All the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's
I
never been
fucking
anybody.
wait.
I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it. Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. And please don't forget to put some mother effing Coach K Duke full court pressure on those sub buttons if you're new to both of my channels. And please don't forget to ring them noti bells so you could be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein,
I didn't stutter.
aka Go Thriller,
I didn't stutter.
aka the motherfucking Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Chat, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube account. Make sure y'all put some movie icon emojis in the chat. Make sure y'all put some threes in the chat. Make sure y'all put some goats in the chat. Make sure y'all put some popcorn emojis in the chat. Yeah, I said it. If y'all slipping and sliding with your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, on the Yeah I Said It podcast show. Also, shout out to everybody else on social media that entails Facebook what's happening. Shout out to everybody on X, even though I ain't streaming over there because they like to charge motherfuckers for going live over there for some odd reason. Why? I don't know. But anyway, and shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to my favorite social media platform. And last but not least, shout out to everybody on the gram. And I mean, the gram was popping, was shaking. It's Saturday. I figured I'd come on and pop my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've been gone for about a couple of weeks. And so what we going to do, I'm going to talk about a couple of hot topics in the sport of boxing. I'm going to bounce around from there to basketball. And then I'm going to drop the link and let y'all come on and rock, get the Royal Rumble crack, and let y'all come on and give me y'all takes on whatever the topic is at hand. Or y'all can come on and talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. We just going to kick back and have a good time this afternoon. I know March Madness is going on this week. Have I watched any of the games? Absolutely not. In my Floyd Money Mayweather voice. I haven't been into college basketball lately, man, even though Duke got Cooper Flag and I get it in a couple of studs in college, but I just really haven't been able to get inside, get really into college basketball ever since Coach K retired, me personally. But anyway, let's go to boxing, man. So Gervonta Tank Davis is on my mind, right? Because it is being rumored and reported by several credible sources that a Gervonta Tank Davis, a.k.a. Abdul Fahid, as I love to call him, was in talks to go up against Jake Paul. I don't know if it was going to be an exhibition. I don't know if it was going to be a real fight. I don't know. But according to the score and several other credible sources like Sports Illustrated, and the list goes on and on, Here goes this article written by Nick Baldwin. It says, report, Tank Davis was in talks with Jake Paul before Roach draw. The article goes on to read that the WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis was in talks with Jake Paul for an exhibition. Okay, exhibition answers my question. About this summer before he fought Lamont Roach Jr., sources told Fight Freaks Unite Dan Raphael. The article goes on to say Davis' team reportedly broke off discussions with Paul after Roach fight, which headlined a March 1st pay-per-view event in Brooklyn and ended in a controversial majority draw. Davis opted to activate a rematch clause instead. The Davis-Roach rematch is planned for June 21st in Las Vegas or June 28th in Atlanta or Miami. Sources told Dan Raphael. Now, before I move any further, stop the presses. Stop the goddamn presses. Shouts out to my guy. Let me get back to the screen, man, because, you know, I got to put y'all on blast whenever y'all support and donate to the grind, to the channel, man. Shout out to my guy, Lee Mansour, for that $19.99 donation to the super chat. I appreciate your love, and you already know I appreciate your support wholeheartedly. And if you're new to my channel, this is how I play. Y'all know I got to get y'all right. Whenever y'all show support and show love, and it just makes a brother feel like, you know, I'm happy to be live. Factsy Thriller, more facts. Shout out to you, man. Hit it. Hey, man, if anybody else want to donate to the channel, because believe you me, it goes a long way. The Cash App is I Said It E3. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all. It's I Said It E3. Once again, it's I Said It E3. And I can't forget to mention that the Super Chat button is available 24/7, 365. Faxy Thriller, big facts. Appreciate the love and support, man. But back to Fahid. So it is being reported that allegedly, according to Dan Raphael, that he was in talks to go up against Jake Paul. Now, here's my opinion on this situation. I'm not upset about it because I've been trying to tell y'all from the jump, and I've said it before, and goddamn it, I say it again. Gervonta Tank Davis is a piece of shit as a competitor. Gervonta Tank Davis ain't concerned about being great. Gervonta Tank Davis ain't concerned about being unified. Are you fucking kidding me? We're talking about a Gervonta Tank Davis who is a phenomenal talent. I'm not taking anything away from his skills, even though he hasn't put them up to the test against the guys that I want to see him fight. You know, like the Devin Haney's, like the Teofimos, like the Shakur Stevensons, who I'm going to get to in my next particular topic, like the motherfucking Vasily Lomachenkos, even though, you know, he tried to fight him before the Lamont Roach, but we all know what happened there. Vasily Lomachenko claims he got a whole bunch of stuff going on in his personal life, and he wasn't focused, no matter the dollar amount, to fight a Gervonta Tank Davis, even though he wanted to fight this man time after time after time again. But that's besides the point. Tank did offer him a fight. Tank did send an offer, and Lomo rejected. So I got to give Tank credit for that much, even though we know that the man that already fought Tio, he did already fought Devin Haney. So basically, he's just trying to pick up the scraps. He's trying to fight their leftovers. Faxy Thriller, more facts.
Focus, man.
But we're talking about a Gervonta Tank Davis, so there's nothing for me, your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, to get upset about. I've been trying to tell some of you bozos this for the longest. Gervonta Tank Davis isn't in the sport of boxing to be great. Gervonta Tank Davis then said it on so many occasions. Like, I don't know how many times he got to say it. I didn't say it, even though I know this is the title of my show, the Yeah, I Said It podcast. I didn't say this shit. He said it. So let me say it. Let me remind y'all. Gervonta Tank Davis was the same boxer that went on $1 million worth of game. The biggest hip hop podcast, or one of them, nationally syndicated show with Gilly and Wallow. Shout out to those brothers from Philly, still doing their thing. But Gilly asked him, "Hey, have you ever went to Floyd Money Mayweather or Leonard Ellerby or Al Heyman and said, I want the big fights, give me X, Y, and Z?" And Gervonta Tank Davis looked from the left over his left shoulder to Gilly, because Gilly was sitting in the middle. He said, I ain't never asked for a big fight. And from that fucking point on, y'all, I was off the bandwagon. I was out because I'm like, bro, as a competitor, as a guy that claims he is the best in the sport, he should be number one pound for pound. He doesn't get enough credit for his opponents. He knocks everybody out in sparring. He's stopping people in the ring. He's the biggest star in the face of boxing. He's the new face of boxing outside of Saul Canelo Alvarez. You would think he's winning there once, or hell, maybe even twice, and said, look, man, this dude is talking too much shit. Line it up, because I am the face of boxing, right? I'm the guy that everybody is chasing in or around my weight class. I'm the man at 135. I'm the man at 140 if I move up to 140. Hell, I would be the man if I decided to go up to 147. This is Gervonta Tank Davis we're talking about. Ain't nobody talking about this man can't put asses in the seats. Ain't nobody talking about he ain't got no power. He ain't got no pop, even though I didn't see it against Lamont Roach. I'm willing to say that. But ain't nobody talking about the man ain't got the it factor in the ring and outside of the ring. The only thing your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, has been saying about Gervonta Tank Davis is he isn't a fucking competitor. He isn't a competitor. I don't care how you try to cut it. I don't care how you guys try to slice it. I don't care how y'all try to come up here and muddy up the waters and try to deviate from what the fuck I'm saying. Gervonta Tank Davis is talented. Great, phenomenal, very exciting to watch. Hell, that fight this past, a couple of weeks ago, Lamont Roach was a banger. I wasn't expecting for the fight to be that close. I'm willing to say that. He was in another entertaining fight, but at the end of the motherfucking day, when it come down to it, this man is going to go for the easiest paydays, and he's going to go for the biggest bags possible. He is a firm believer in working smarter and not harder. In my Floyd Money Mayweather voice, facts. He threw them more facts.
Focus, man.
So at the end of the day, we can bitch. We can bitch about it. We can moan about it. We can cry until the cows come home. But at the end of the day, Gervonta Tank Davis is not in the sport of boxing to appease us. This man is trying to get a check, and he's trying to get out the sport. This man talking about going to therapy. This man is talking about going back to school before this Lamont Roach fight. This guy is talking about being a better human being and being a better person in the world, learning how to control his anger and emotions and temper. And I get it. Maybe the man, he done found something within himself, or he's trying to find something rather. And who am I to knock a man for wanting to be the best version of himself? But as it pertains to the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis was all for fighting a YouTuber. Let that shit sink in, y'all. Gervonta Tank Davis, aka Abdul Fahid, who is supposed to be the face of boxing, was willing to get down, was willing to go up against a fucking cruiserweight for a check. Instead of going up against a Devin the Dream Haney, instead of going up against a Shakur Stevenson, instead of going up against a Teofimo Lopez, who done pretty much called this man everything underneath the sun. He done called him a bitch. He done said racial slurs. He done called them pussies. You feel what I'm saying? Hoe ass niggas. We know how T.O. get down, and he's doing it all for a promotion, according to him, just because he claimed he wants to fight the best, right? He did it with Terrence, Bud, Crawford as well. And we all know what happened when the boogeyman pulled up on him, put him up underneath his armpit like, hey, what were you saying? What were you just saying whenever I just talked to you? Tell the people why you doing what you doing. Oh, I'm doing it for promotion. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm focused, man.
But anyway, Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't want to scrap these guys. It is what it is, man. Which is why Shakur Stevenson is on my mind, right? Because I know every single time I call this dude out for reasons I still can't fathom, it tends to piss a lot of his fanboys off, right? So once again, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get notified every time I upload content. Because I try to upload content as far as like short videos and stuff like that every day or every other day, right? Depending on, it could be about basketball, football, whatever I feel like talking about at that present moment in time, right? But it seems like every single time I talk about Shakur Stevenson, niggas want to get all in their fucking feelings, right? And I just don't understand it, because I'm not saying anything that ain't the truth. Like, bro, Shakur Stevenson is still hell-bent on chasing Gervonta Tank Davis. He's still calling out Teofimo Lopez. And the last time I checked, let me go out to this article. The last time I checked, whenever it came to Teofimo Lopez, the last time he was asked about a potential fight with a Shakur Stevenson, on It Is What It Is podcast. Shout out to Killer Cam. Shout out to Murder Mace. They do a phenomenal job as well doing what they do, talking about the sports and shit like that. But anyway, as you can see, the headline reads, hold on, y'all. Let me remove this ad. Where is it? But anyway, as y'all can see, the title says, I ain't trying to give that man his first loss. Teofimo Lopez explains why he doesn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. So if you got Teofimo Lopez, who is at 140, right, which I'm cool. I've been trying to tell Shakur to go ahead and move up. If all these guys at 135 ain't trying to fight you, whether it's the guys with the belts, whether it's the guys that's a contender in the top 10 or top 15, then you might as well just try to move up and go get a fucking, a bag up there and a fight. Like, you got to stay active. I mean, you would have thought this dude has learned something from his big brother, Terrence Bud Crawford, as far as some of the mistakes that he was making by chasing after Manny Pacquiao for 6 to 7 years, and that fight never materialized. You would have thought he learned from Terrence Bud Crawford for chasing after Errol Spence. Shit, man. Man, listen, man. I ain't nobody ducking Terrence Bud Crawford, but I got bigger fish to fry on my side of the street. And things like that. I'm going to fight Sean Porter. Sean Porter got belt. I'm fighting Mike Garcia. Maybe your Dana Zoo guys. And who knows, Keith Thurman and things like that. Things like that. Facts, see through the more facts.
Focus, man.
You would have thought this little fucking weasel, this Neanderthal, who I can't stand, I'm perfectly fine with telling you motherfuckers who I don't like in the sport of boxing or hell in any sport, or any particular topic that I'm talking about. I would tell y'all when I'm being biased, right? I don't like Teofimo Lopez. I don't like Ryan Kardashian. Oops, I meant Garcia with his goofy line cheating ass. Yeah, I said it. I don't obviously like Shakur Stevenson, and I hate the Charlos. Those are all the top boxers. That is my top, 5 or 6 fighters that I don't like. But at the end of the day, I know how to separate my hate from what's going on, right? And I'm just being honest with the guy because I don't want him to stall his fucking career chasing behind guys that don't want to fight you. My nigga, if that last topic that I just talked about with Gervonta Tank Davis possibly going up against Jake Paul, if that isn't a warning, like a wake-up call to you, then goddamn it, I don't know what is. But every single time I look up on X, every single time I look up on YouTube, this dude is begging, and I mean literally on his hands and knees, begging for a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, right? And as much as I would love to see that fight, because look, man, I think those are the two best guys at 135. And it will be a unification fight. And I think it's a big money fight for both guys. And I think it'll do close to about 400 to maybe 500K pay-per-views if they promote it right. Because let's be honest, Gervonta Tank Davis like to talk that shit. And so does Shakur Stevenson. Like, we can say what we want about Shakur's performances inside of the ring, right? But outside of the ring, that man loves to promote himself. That dude can't stay out of a fucking microphone, right? He can't stay out of a goddamn camera promoting himself and saying who ducking him and why they don't want to fight him and what he did this morning. And these dudes know I'm the truth, this, and all these dudes running for. We know Shakur Stevenson is going to talk with the best of them. So I think that's a big money fight for both parties. But my nigga, it takes two to tango. And right now, Tank, even though he claimed you were on the hit list at one particular point in time, it's obvious that he has other fighters ahead of you, or there you're not even on his list at all. Every single time your name get brought up, he talk about some more shit, or he going to retire from the sport of boxing. Facts, see through the more facts.
I'm focused, man.
So my thing with the Shakur Stevenson fans is this: why do y'all get so mad at hearing the truth? Because it's like, let's go down the list, right? Let's talk about 135. He tried to get a fight with Kid Austin, right? Over there in Riyadh season. We all know what happened with that. The man had mud butt. He had the trots. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if he had a cold. I don't know if the man had hurt. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Kid Austin and his pops and why they pulled out of that fight. But at the end of the day, they pulled out the fucking fight. So you ended up fighting a dude that nobody wanted to see you fight, which wasn't your fault. It's totally not true. I'm not blaming Shakur Stevenson for that. Please don't get my words misconstrued. Pretty please, right? So you can't fight him because you've already came out and said, look, you'll never give him another opportunity based off of what the whole shit that they just pulled, right? And I get it. Whatever. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis. He's about to go up against Lamont Roach yet again, which was a fight in the beginning that nobody wanted to see. But due to the fight being so goddamn close, due to the controversy that happened in round 8 or round 9 where Gervonta Tank Davis took a knee, a lot of people want to see that fight because a lot of people feel like Lamont Roach won that fight, right? So we know that ain't about to happen anytime soon. And then plus he's in talks with Jake Paul. So those two are out of the mix. And then Keyshawn Davis. Now, as much as fans have been clamoring for you guys to fight, neither one of you motherfuckers want to fight. In fact, the last time I heard, you said it on something. I think it was an article or something I read. But you're pretty much demanding $210 million a piece to fight each other. which is bullshit because neither one of you motherfuckers are probably worth $5 million a piece, in my honest opinion. I don't feel like y'all are worth that much money, right? So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that fight ain't happening. You got Vasily Lomachenko. He's ducked you too. He's ducking you too. So my thing to the Shakur Stevenson fans is like, my nigga, who do y'all want him to fight besides Gervonta Tank Davis, who obviously don't want to fight him at 135? And then Teofimo Lopez, who is at 140, but he obviously don't want to fight him either. Like, who do y'all want this nigga to fight? Because I posted something a couple of days ago with Gary Antoine Russell saying, look, man, I don't know if he called me out, but I would take that fight at 140, or hell, I'd be willing to move down to 135 to challenge him for his belt. And Shakur Stevenson, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all this shit, just to let y'all know I ain't capping. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go out to this share screen. Cause y'all know, man, I'm one of them motherfuckers. I show you receipts. Let me see, man. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to George Foreman, man. Matter of fact, let me give a quick 10-second moment of silence. All right, man. My condolences, man. Shout out to the great George Foreman, 2-time heavyweight champion, a guy that never ducked any smoke, a guy that was one of, if not the hardest hitting boxers that ever graced the sport of boxing. God bless him and his family. But yeah, moving on. Let me do this. Let me go down to this particular topic at hand, because I posted this and I want y'all to see what I posted. Because they had a lot of you bozos in your feelings, and I get it. Yeah, y'all don't want to hear the truth. But Gary Antoine Russell said, look, man, he said he's going to contact Shakur Stevenson, to fight. And he can come down to 135 because he makes 140 too easily, right? And then Shakur Stevenson, because we know he's AKA Twitterson, he responded, which I ain't mad at him, but he said, LOL, crazy. I got hella respect for cuz we used to spar every other day. For real, for real. He don't got to take it no type of way, but I would love to line it up with him if the money makes sense. Now, stop it right there. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, not a Gervonta, but Shakur Stevenson. See, this is my problem with you and your fans. Shakur, you're not in a position to talk about fucking money or if the money makes sense. You're already being ducked by everybody at 135. You're already being ducked at 135. And now you have a guy at 140 with a scrap that said, look, man, I'll take the fight at 140. Or I can move down to 135, but I'm going to reach out to you behind the scenes to see if you really said what I thought I heard you say. But then you got Shakur saying, look, I'm willing to make the fight if the money makes sense. My nigga, why wouldn't the money make sense? I mean, you're only being backed up by Eddie Hearn now, who is your new promoter. You're only being backed up by the real face of boxing, Turkey Al-Sheikh. Yeah, I said it. You're being backed by two of the biggest bags in the sport. So what makes you think that the money wouldn't be right? I'll wait. I will fucking wait.
I'm focused, man.
Make it make sense. Like, can somebody please educate me in the chat? Why wouldn't the money make sense for a fight that everybody would love to see? Hell, I would pay to see this fight. That's a bite. Like, bro, they styles are tailor-made for each other, right? Because you got a Shakur Stevenson who is a natural counterpuncher at heart. He's a guy that like to get in the ring and play it safe. And he's also a guy who, I've said it before, and goddamn it, I'm going to keep saying it until he stopped doing it. But he's a guy that love to get in the ring and play, run, Barry, run, Barry, run. Say you in the know, you in the boys. Run, Barry, run, Barry, run, run, Barry, run, Barry, run. Facts, he threw a little more facts.
I'm focused, man.
We know how Shakur get down, right? But it's only a matter of time for him to get in the ring with a guy that's really going to push him to the limit. A guy that is going to get in the ring and throw, damn near 1,000 punches, 100 punches per round, and Gary Antoine Russell. And I'm not saying that Shakur can't beat him. All I'm saying is this makes for a very entertaining fucking fight. This is a true maybe 50-50, maybe 55-45, depending on how y'all feeling about this fight, depending on the brittle hands of a Shakur Stevenson, because that virtuoso performance that I just saw from Gary Antoine Russell a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, that shit was nothing short of sensational, right? So I am licking my chops for that potential mega fight. That is a mega fight, in my opinion, because again, their styles are tailor-made for each other. Action-packed, right? Kind of similar to Kid Austin and Shakur, which is one of the main reasons why I was so disappointed when Kid Austin ducked out of that fucking fight, because they would have told me a lot about both fighters, right? Styles are tailor-made for each other. So I don't understand why Shakur, a guy that don't really have a lot of sales history, a guy that ain't really even, has he ever been on pay-per-view? I don't think he's ever been on pay-per-view. And a guy that gets booed in all his goddamn fights is sitting around here talking about if the money makes sense. Nigga, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? If the money makes sense, bro, you ought to be happy just to get a fucking fight, bro. Because a lot of these niggas don't want to fight you. I mean, you got to build your resume somewhere. You can't be picking and choosing because you're not in a position of power. Shakur, I know your ego don't want to hear this shit, and I know that your fans and Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward and Floyd Money Mayweather, all these greats, all these walking Hall of Famers are in your ear telling you shit, just telling you everything that you want to hear. But once again, I am the motherfucker on YouTube that is going to tell y'all what y'all need to hear, not what the fuck y'all want to hear. And Shakur, you're not a Gervonta Tank Davis. You're not a Canelo Alvarez. Hell, you're not even an Anthony Joshua. You're not a guy that can call shots. You're not a guy that can say, hey, man, you got to give me an X amount of per split or X amount of the flat fee. You can't do the shit that you try to pull with Devin the Dream Haney. You can't do the shit that you're trying to pull with a Gervonta Tank Davis. You can't pull these stunts with these guys, bruh. You're not in a position of power. I know y'all don't want to hear the truth, but it is what it is. The facts and the truth can never be denied. It could never be denied. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, no money and none of this other bullshit. When you got a guy who is a respectable guy, a guy that said 140 who is a champion, that's willing to move down. He willing to move down to your weight class or maybe even at a catch weight. I'm going to let y'all work out the particulars for a potential mega fight, a big time fight between two black fighters. What's the problem? What's the fucking problem? But see, a lot of the Shakur fans, they love to get in their feelings. Why? I don't fucking know, because I'm just telling the truth. Even though I don't like the guy, I still want the guy to get fights. I still want the guy to get an opportunity at Tank. I still want him to get an opportunity at T.O. I still want him to kick Kid Austin ass, even though he said he the one that said he don't want to fight him no more. So, hey, it is what it is. Those are his words, not mine. Right? I still want him to get his opportunities. That don't mean I'm going to root for the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to move smarter, man. Like his team, I don't know what the hell they got going on. But again, bruh, quit chasing Tank and quit chasing Teofimo Lopez. Those are fantasy matchups for you right now. Neither one of those dudes really want to fight you. Why? I don't know. Maybe they think you're going to kick their ass. Hell, I don't know. I can only assume. But at the end of the day, you're wasting your time, bro. You're wasting your time. Quit chasing these motherfuckers. That's what I wanted to say about that. Now, let me shift gears a little bit. Let me go to basketball. And I want to give a firm apology, right, to Luka Doncic, because I was one of the main motherfuckers last year and years before that, right? Because I love basketball. I play basketball. I watch all the fucking games. Anytime a game is on, especially if it's a Laker game, I'm going to watch it. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if it's the NBA. But anyway, Luka Doncic has been doing a phenomenal job with the Lakers. And I'm going to be honest, even though I thought it would work with LeBron, Ramon James, because I feel like if you have two high basketball IQs and if both guys are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team and winning the championship and going deep into the playoffs, then you will learn how to play together. I mean, have you ever hooped with sorry motherfuckers before at a rec or on your team growing up or in AAU? I mean, it ain't the best fucking experience in the world. Believe you me, I've hooped with plenty sorry motherfuckers, and I'm like, God, I don't want to get back on defense. I don't want to make extra efforts on offense. I don't want to go hit the boards on offense. I don't want to play the pass lanes. I don't want to play. I just want to score and just lollygag and what they call it, cherry picking. That's all I wanted to do, right? But whenever you play with a bunch of cold motherfuckers, it don't do nothing but elevate your game, right? It elevates your mental, your focus in the sport of basketball, right? And I know when Luka got out of Dallas and he got to LA, he saw LeBron, Ramon James, aka GOAT James, in the weight room, right? Keeping his body in shape. We know the man spend $1 million to $2 million every year in the offseason just to keep his body right, just to stretch and to prevent those little knick-knack injuries that so many others got around his age, like the Kobe Bryants, like the Michael Jordans, the Paul Pierces, the Joe Johnsons, the Vince Carters, the list goes on and on. Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill. I mean, I can go on and on all day. But we know that LeBron is extremely dedicated. And Luka coming into the culture, the Laker culture, the environment with Jeannie Buss running the show. And to get rid of Anthony Davis, I mean, as a Laker fan, y'all, the shit feels so good, bro. Like, I genuinely love watching the Lakers now because I hated watching D'Angelo Russell. I hated watching Anthony Davis limp up court and act like his toenails were hurting. I mean, the man couldn't run up and down the court before it looked like he was ailing with something. This shit just used to piss me off. But now that we got Luka Doncic, who is averaging 26.5 points, shooting 40.5% from the field, shooting 34% from the field from three, averaging 8.8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1.9 steals. Let me say that again. 1.9 steals with the Los Angeles Lakers has me excited. And I said it before, and goddamn it, I'm going to say it again. Outside of the Boston Celtics, I don't see nobody beating the Lakers. If the Lakers are 100% healthy, I don't see the Oklahoma City Thunder beating them. I don't see Denver beating us. I don't see the Rockets beating us. I don't see motherfucking the Clippers. We damn sure ain't letting the Clippers. I mean, we know Luka just has he got their number. Them in the Phoenix, Luka got their number. We ain't even worried about them teams. Right? I don't see nobody out west beating us if we're healthy. And then when you got LeBron coming back after the 2-week rest from that groin injury, I'm excited, man. I think the Lakers have a real legitimate shot to make a run. But I really want to apologize to Luka because the man is playing defense, y'all. And it's not like he being a lockdown defender. I don't think he'll ever turn into a lockdown defender. But I appreciate the man's effort on defense, the way that he's rotating, the way that he's communicating on the backside, the way that he's stepping in and boxing out the weak side offensive player to get those rebounds, the way that the man is playing on offense. The man is playing without the ball. He's sharing the cup. He's sharing the pill with motherfucking AR-15. Shout out to Austin Reeves and LeBron Ramon James. Luka Doncic has transitioned. He's facilitating, but he's also playing better without the ball. And oh, by the way, he's playing defense, y'all, which is why I feel like the Lakers got a real legitimate shot of winning. But that's all I got for right now, man. Let me go ahead and drop the link. I ain't gonna read no comments. I'm gonna let y'all come on and give me y'all 2 cents on whatever topic y'all want to talk about, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me go ahead and drop this link in case anybody want to come on and rock. But before y'all come on my panel, y'all know I got panel rules. Where is it? So panel etiquette. Rule number 1, please cut your camera on to your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, authenticates who you are. And then you can cut your camera off or you can leave it on. Rule number 2, please mute your audio until I introduce you to the playback gang and the rest of the chat. And I'm going to give you 1 minute to speak, which is rule number 3. And then I'm going to pass the mic, especially if it's a big panel, right? And rule number 4, which is one of the most important rules on my show. Please don't dominate the show. Everybody want to talk, bro. Can you fall back and let everybody speak before you decide to interject and cut people off from making their fucking points? Can we have some self-control? Can we act like adults and not a bunch of fucking wild Neanderthals? Yeah, I said it. And rule number 5, which is the most important rule on my channel, please leave your fucking feelings at home. I mean, you could come on here and cuss me out. Me, not everybody else on the panel, because I don't know how they're going to take that. But if you want to call me a bitch-ass nigga or a hoe-ass nigga or a pussy-ass nigga and you ain't shit E-Thriller, you don't know what you're talking about, I can take it. I'm going to dish it back at you. I just want to let you know that. Okay? But don't come on and do them, the people that join the panel that way, unless they're willing to take it. That's between y'all. But don't blame me for the shit if shit go left. But anyway, the link is in the chat. If anybody want to come on and rock, if not, I'm going to read some comments and I'm going to get the fuck out and go work out. But back to the comments I go. Let me start from the top. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get some water. Yeah. Been a minute since I've been on mine. Shout out to my dog Q, man. He's in the building. What's happening? Shout out to my brother. It's my opinion. What's happening? He said, go to Q. What's happening? How are you, kind sir? Yeah. What up, Marcus? He says, salute to the Black Picasso. Salute. How are you, kind sir? Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to Lee Mansour again for that donation. I really appreciate the love and support, homie. I appreciate you. Shout out to my guy, man, K Young Butter in the building. He just became a member. Hey, man, if anybody else want to become a member, man, hit that join button on my main page. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate it. And for that, you already know. I can't just gloss over that shit, but motherfuckers really support the channel. I can't do that. Hit it!
Fuck 'em up. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. Fuck 'em up. Get 'em right. Tighten up. Get right. Get 'em black. Tighten up. Fuck 'em up. Get 'em right. Tighten up. Fuck 'em up. Get 'em. Say,
Yeah, shout out to you, man. I appreciate it again, Butter. What's happening? Shouts out to my guy. Is that 15 jeans cheap? What's happening, bro? How are you, kind sir?
Trying to rob you. I could do it for even 19 G's. 19 G's? Man, you lost your damn mind. You know what? Get the stepping out. Oh, y'all go. You came looking for me, man. You came to my corner looking for me for this. Yeah, but I don't have to take this. You don't, and I didn't think you were gonna charge me no damn 19 G's. Okay, now let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Hustle, man. What's happening? Shout out to my nigga, man. You already know how we play.
Cash money.
Shout out to my nigga Moolah Baby for being a member for 14 months. Man, let's give him a big old round of applause, man. What's happening, man? I appreciate it, my guy. I appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to my Wolf Chat members, man. What's happening? Yeah, I just pinned the link at the top. My apologies. Anybody want to come on and rock? Click that link, man. You already know how we play. What up, Lash Puma? He said, what it do, Q? Okay. What up, Mr. T? He said he's trying to cash out with Paul and then ride off into the sunset. Yeah, I ain't surprised, bro. And I ain't knocking him because he know the walls are closing in on him, bro. He ain't trying to fight nobody. Tank is not trying to fight nobody, especially after that scare with Lamont Roach. He damn sure ain't about to fight nobody that he really think can beat him, bro, unless he gonna get a crazy dollar amount. Now, we already know he was leaning towards fighting the Ryan Kardashian, Usman Garcia, because he told Turkey pretty much, that's what I thought he was talking to, that, hey, if they put up 150 million, I'm coming over there, and I'm going to smoke Ryan Boots again. I see you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, man. Going out to Is My Opinion. I want to chat with talk to me, bro. What's happening?
How my audio sound?
Hey, you sound like you kind of got an echo.
All right, let me. I'm in the car, so let me get off the Bluetooth real quick.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, man. You sound way better, bro. Way better. What's happening?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just ready for this playoffs to get to starting. I don't give a fuck about boxing right now. Just ready for them Lakers who've been playing great defense. They said they wasn't gonna play no defense, and they didn't have no defense. Remember that, E?
Yeah, I remember that conversation. Shout out to my guy Kane, who comes on the panel a lot. He was on here shitting on our Lakers, bro. I remember that.
Yeah. But number one defense since January, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm just ready for open panel.
Yeah, hey man, it's funny that you said it about boxing because that's why I ain't been going live. Boxing has been weak. Like the only thing that's really about to get this shit back jumping is the fight between Canelo and Bud. But outside of that, we really ain't got much to talk about. I see you, MLC. We ain't really got too much to talk about in boxing. I don't really like talking about Shakur and Tank and T. Honestly, I don't like talking about them niggas because I really don't like any of them motherfuckers. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't like me either right now.
Mute your mic, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Go ahead. It's my opinion before I pass the mic, bro. Go ahead. It's my opinion. Okay, then. All right, man. Well, let me go out to MLC. You live on the chat with E-Thriller, man. Talk to me, bro. What's popping? Yeah, I can hear you, bro, but your audio be like real low, MLC. Every time you come on here, I can barely hear you, bro.
Okay, let me try to just.
Thank you, sir.
Um,
Are you on like a Bluetooth or are you on your phone?
I was using my AirPods. Is it a little better now?
Yeah, much better. Go ahead and pop your shit, bro. I know you rock with Shakur.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, so my whole point is I'm just basically like, who do you want him to fight next though? E3? That's really what I'm trying to, because it's like, okay, T.O. don't want to fight him. Tank don't want to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's a good name for him to go after next? Yeah.
I said it, bro. I think he should try to get that Gary Antoine Russell fight if he's willing to come down. Yep,
also,
that's what I said. I want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Also, in that interview, though, did you watch the full thing?
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
Because like in the full interview, Gary, he was saying like, he wanted to clear out 140 first, and then he was saying like, it depends. It got to make sense as well.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I stand correct.
That's kind of I would like to see that fight too, but yeah, I think he want to get his rematch with Alberto first, so he might want to talk to Shakur about that. I don't know. But
Okay, so with that being said, MLC, let me pick your brain, bro. So I went over the list of fighters at 135 and some at 140. So Shakur said he doesn't want to fight Kid Austin. He's not going to give him the opportunity, correct? And I get it. I understand it. Whatever. We know Tank ain't about to fight him because he's about to run it back with Roach. We know that Keyshawn ain't going to fight him because they're brothers. So that's another belt holder out the way. And we already know Loma has been ducking Shakur for a while, right? So if he can't fight them four guys, who's he going to fight? Oh, and Zepeda. I forgot to mention him earlier. He's been ducking Shakur for, several years now? So if he can't fight those five guys at 135, who do you want him to fight?
that's what I didn't know too much about the T.O. situation. I didn't know T.O. said he wasn't going to fight him and everything like that. I thought that would have been an option.
Yeah, T.O. been saying he don't want to fight Shakur for a minute, bro. I don't know if he's trolling, but that's what he been saying.
That's why I was gonna talk about that, but yeah, probably okay. I don't know who. I don't really know who then.
Yeah, he went on It Is What It Is podcast a while back. I remember watching this shit, but I ain't gonna roll it. But yeah, he pretty much said he don't want to fight that nigga, bro. And he's been saying that for a while. Just like he been saying he don't want to fight Keyshawn.
But I definitely wouldn't have no problem with the Gary fight if they was do that next. I definitely
that's a thing. Hey, I'll tell you this. I wouldn't have a problem with the T.O. fight if T.O. is willing to fight him. I would love to see that fight.
Okay, yeah.
But is that all you got before I pass the mic?
Oh, yeah, that's all I got.
All right, that's a bit. Hey, don't go nowhere because Q just pulled up. Y'all got smoke. All right, man, going out to Is That 15 Jeans, Chief? You're live on the chat with you, Thriller. Talk to me, bro. What's poppin'?
Hey, am I crispy, man? Am I crispy? You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate it. Go ahead, bro. Talk to me.
Say less. Hey, but what I want to do is clarify one thing though. Hey, Gary Antoine Russell also did say as long as the money makes sense. He said that in the interview also. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't. They both were saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Speaking the same tune when it came down to that fight. You know what I'm saying? So because he said he would call him. He said he also said yeah. I mean because. In that same interview, he was talking about how they know each other. They go back, you know what I'm saying? He gonna pick up the phone, call him. So hopefully that happens. If that fight happens, I would most definitely like it. I wouldn't care if it was 140 or 135. So you know what I'm saying? So to tell you the truth, but yeah. Also what else I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, anybody wants some smoke, man? That's what I'm gonna say, man. Anybody wants some smoke, man? You know, I'm gonna wait till open panel. Let's get this going, man. I'm ready.
All right, man. And with that being said, let me go ahead and transition over to my mean brother, the BFB Ring Master Q. You're live on the chat with He Thriller. Talk to me, fam. What's poppin'?
Man, how do my mic sound right now?
You Gucci, Q. Gucci, perfect.
Oh man, say man, this guy Shakur Stevenson, man, he's something else, man. All of a sudden the rules change. All of a sudden, shit got to be right with this fighter, that fighter. But what got me, nigga, talking about they got to give them $400 million for him to fight Keyshawn. Man, that duck ass talk, man, that nigga ain't even worth $5 million, man. What the fuck is he talking about, man? That's duck talk, man. But motherfucker don't have that same energy for that. But when Canelo was asking for a certain amount for Bud, everybody was all in arms. Oh, that's duck talk. Oh, that's duck talk. So what is that? Ain't that the same thing? Wouldn't it qualify the same shit them niggas was talking about when Canelo was asking for a certain number because he don't want this fight with Bud because he feel like he not going to get no credit for dismantling Bud Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking about, oh, that's Bud talk. That's duck talk. That's what he asking for, right? But I just can't wait for them to try to make that shit make sense, right? When we get to open panel, right? But on basketball, I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, since they been made the Luka trade, man, the NBA done got exciting. I I done got into the NBA, you know, and them Lakers, they doing all right. You know, they currently the number 3 seed right now, you know.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Them
3 or
Houston,
we've been going back and forth. Yep.
yeah, they 3 right now. You know, Houston won another game. They on a 9-game winning streak. You know, they got a firm hold on the 2 seed right now. You know, I think we up by 2, almost 3 games right now over the Lakers in Denver. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
we got our coach. We got our players coming back at the right time, healthy. And like I say, man, the Lakers, they doing their thing, but man, don't count them Rockets out, man. Them young guns, they looking good, man. We got that Thompson twin. He's looking good right now, man. They looking good. The Rockets is looking good right now, man.
Yeah, if the playoffs were to end today, y'all would be facing the Clippers, if I'm not mistaken, the 2nd and the 7th seed. So yeah, that's a tricky series right there. that's a good
man.
And then we would be playing the Warriors if it were to end today. That'd be a good end.
Yeah, y'all would have to deal with Steph Curry.
Hopefully we can get that number 2 seed. We need y'all to start losing some games. That way we can match up with maybe OKC or maybe Denver, you know, in the championship in the Western Conference Finals. That'll be our best path to victory to get to the finals, in my opinion. But shit, man, rock, man. Panel open, Blue. MLC, I know y'all got smoke with Q. Y'all go ahead, man.
Man, Tank ducking that. Tank fanboys love protecting him and everything he do.
How he ducking and he finna rematch Roach right now? How is that ducking?
Yeah, because he lost. He got his ass exposed. Got his ass exposed. By the same nigga that lost to Jamel Herring. Fuck is he?
Jamel Herring, that y'all keep forgetting that Roach fought a better version of Jamel Herring than the one that Shakur fought. Don't forget that. What you mean how? Because he fought him 3 years later when he wasn't shit no more.
Oh my goodness! Now we got this.
When he was already stepped on. When he was already stepped on already. He was already washed, man. He was already shot.
Okay.
That's why Shakur stand in the paint with him. He don't stand in the paint with no punches. We saw that with the De Los Santos. We saw that with the Nakatilia. He ain't gonna stand in the pocket with no punches.
Really? He ran from Nakatilia? Are you serious?
Yes, he did. He ran from Nakatilia. That was the first fight we saw that bullshit with. That was the first fight we saw that bullshit with, the Nakatilia. What are you talking about? So you trying to say that didn't happen?
Yeah, that wasn't a very fan-friendly fight, in my opinion, MLC. That fight was boring. Timothy Bradley said he needed some coffee to stay up, bro.
Okay.
The man put the great Bud Crawford to sleep before, and you know that's a fact. He put Andre Ward to sleep. You know that's a fact, too. MLC, you know that's a fact?
Hold on, you talking about the fight between you talking about the fight between him and
So they just gonna let him keep the belt?
That's the fight they're talking about.
Are they just gonna let him keep the belt forever then at 135? Nobody gonna fight him? They just gonna let him keep the belt because he born and he run? Nobody gonna fight him?
You talking about Shakur?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's why I say his ass.
Just take the belt from him. Beat his ass.
Go ahead and go to 140.
If the other dudes don't want to fight them, they don't want to be a part of a snooze fest, man. I can't make them, and we can't blame them at the same time. Shit, man.
But
he got to go do something else.
Okay, like Tank, he got the spotlight right now. But like for other dudes, like Cruz and them that turned down the fight. That's what I'm saying. They could have got a belt off that impossible rematch or a fight with Keyshawn or beat him. I know it's gonna be boring that night, but you'll get a belt, and then you go on to do your thing.
So my point more about Shakur, his options are very limited, man. Like, don't nobody want to fight him. So if you get a guy that claim, hey man, I'm willing to, move down to fight you, you can't really be talking about no money. That was my point about that. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not the
So-
shit on it, but it's like I'm just looking at reality and I'm basing okay, this guy said this, Shakur saying this about Keyshawn, but we can't make them fight. Okay, whatever. Tank obviously don't want to fight. Motherfucking Loma don't want to fight. Who the other nigga kid? Austin obviously didn't want to fight. So that's what I'm saying with shit. Who he got to fight? I see you, Latch.
But why do he get the blame for it? Is what I'm saying.
I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming Shakur. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. That's all I'm saying. Even though I don't like the motherfucker, I'm just trying to help him.
Hey, can I say one thing real quick to Q?
Give me one second, Latch. You know how I play on my shit, bro. I'm gonna introduce you. You good? Hey man, let me go ahead and introduce Latch Puma. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, man.
What's up, fellas in the Wolf Pack? What's up, ET?
Long time no see, my guy.
Man, been working hard, but I'm slowing down now.
Oh, you been working, huh?
Oh, no doubt. I'm about to retire in 3 months, though. I'm good.
Already. Give me some of that retirement money then. Good shit. Go ahead, bro. Pop your shit.
I just got one question for Q. Like, well, I'm gonna say one thing. I got one question after that. Boxing is a chess game, man. You know, you hit and don't get hit. But if Shakur's running around, it's hard to run around in the ring. So the other fighters should learn how to cut the ring off. I'm just asking because I had my son doing the same thing. He moves around a lot too.
You gotta stop.
I'm sure no. I'm serious. If I don't want you to get hit,
law, brother. Last Puma. You can't sit up here and tell me when we watch Shakur fight that this nigga ain't running around the ring at certain points of the fight.
Well, hold up.
This nigga jumping in the fucking air and shit.
No, that's his style of fighting. Hold up, that's his style of fighting.
He put his Reeboks on and that nigga started running, but go ahead.
Hold up, that's his style of fighting. If the other
but he's still running, is what we saying. He's still running.
If the other fighter can't cut the ring off, whose fault is that? That's all I'm asking. Whose fault is that?
Hold on, but Shakur was the same motherfucker that was crying about Artem running, and he couldn't cut the ring off.
Okay, but that's the same thing. That's his fault. He couldn't cut the ring off. But
facts. Okay,
Shakur admitted that though. He admitted that though.
If that's my way of winning, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's fair. Okay, go ahead.
If that's my way of winning, right? Then the other fighters should cut the ring off because if I have that recipe to move around the ring and run around the ring and nobody can hit me and can't cut it off, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing until somebody stops it. That's just me.
Well, can I? I'll wait until you.
I hear you, but you have to understand this. There's a huge portion of fans that really don't follow the sport the way that you follow it, Lash Puma. They don't want to see that shit, which ultimately hinders him from making the big time dollars. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean I agree. I agree.
That's the reason why you can't put him on pay-per-view right now. That's why you can't put him on pay-per-view.
Like, bro, every time I criticize Shakur, I always say, hey, I can't take nothing away from his mouthpiece. The nigga know how to talk that shit, but you got to get in the ring and back it up at some point, and he don't do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying if a person is getting in the ring and they can't cut the ring off, you got to blame the other fighter also because the thing is this, right? Shakur, I'm like this. If I'm not a puncher, and y'all should agree with this. I hope you do. I'm not going to sit in front of somebody that can knock me out. I'm not going to do it. That's the same thing happened to Michael Moore when he fought George Foreman, and they said don't sit in front of him. He beat him up. He sat in front of him, got knocked out, right? So if he'd have moved, he'd have won. So the same thing, you're not going to sit in front of somebody and get banged out. It's not going to happen. I'm not allowing my son to do that at all. If I know you're not stronger than the person, and he knows that, that's the way he fights. That's the way
But you can't be talking that shit either, talking about you gonna knock something out, knowing goddamn well you got those brittle ass hands, and those brittle ass hands ain't gonna let you knock out shit.
Did Lamar Roach say that about Shakur? No.
Let me tell you, Lamar asked. They asked Lamar.
Hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick, you guys. I hear that everybody feels like, Shakur be running, but technically he does not run. He actually stands in front of the fighter and he does a hop back. And to tell you, and to make my point even further,
a hop back or a hop jump step
let me
back.
finish. Q. Let me finish, my guy. Let me finish, fam. Let me finish. Now, to prove my point, Lamar Roach did the same thing. He stood in front of Tank and he did a hop back. He didn't do the same exact thing, but he did the same thing though. He did a hop back to get out of the way of Tank's arson. I'm just telling you.
Bullshit.
I mean, it's not bullshit. Boxing is boxing. You see what I'm saying? Boxing is boxing.
No.
And he didn't literally run around the ring at all. He moved, he boxed. I don't understand. Now, a person that I'm not gonna get into. I'm not gonna move the goalposts. We're talking about Shakur right now. He didn't move. He didn't run around that ring, bro. Now I can say in some cases that he did move a lot in some fights, but running is totally different than you know what I'm saying. Moving a lot just to basically make sure that
And the De Los
you
Santos
can have
fight,
the
what he
arsenal.
do?
He moved a lot. He did move a lot, but he only had one hand going in there. And De Los Santos came out there and said himself. He said Shakur has respectable punching power. He said he would love Shakur to be his manager because how he punches. He could tell him how his punch position. He's smarter than what you think.
And not only that, Blue. I mean, ask this: did Mayweather change his fighting style when his hands was hurt?
Of course he did.
Okay. Shakur always had messed up hands. Even he was an amateur, his hands was messed up. He
I
was
don't
just
like the comparison though. I don't like when we compare guys to Floyd Money Mayweather and Pretty Boy Floyd.
no.
I
I'm
don't
not
like
saying. I'm just
because
saying his
Pretty Boy
hands.
Floyd was sleeping shit
I'm not doing
with bad
skills. I'm not
hands.
doing skills. I'm doing hands. His problem with his hands. I'm not doing the
I
skills.
know,
I
but
need him
I'm
to clean
saying
it.
he was sleeping shit with bad hands as Pretty Boy.
Yeah, Pretty Boy. He fought different. I'm saying when his hands
Yeah,
when
he
he
was
got worse.
aggressive and very entertaining. Floyd Money Mayweather would lay on the ropes. Floyd Money Mayweather would sit in the pocket and
Yeah.
bang and take a hit to give a hit. That's Floyd Money Mayweather. I don't like the comparison, but go ahead.
I'm just saying not skill wise. I'm saying when his hands got bad, real bad. He always had bad hands too, but his hands got real bad. He fought different. Been fighting like that for a long time. Until somebody beat him, then we can talk trash about him. But people don't like the way he fights. Yeah, I like the way he fight. He winning with it. Has somebody prove him wrong.
Yeah, me
That's all
too.
I'm
Me
saying.
too.
If Tank can get in
Well,
Yeah,
there,
I like that boring ass
the
shit.
reason why
Mm.
they won't get in there with Shakur is because they're gonna have to change their fighting style and it's gonna hurt them. That's why they're gonna get in the
get
ring with him.
exposed.
I'm telling you,
Get
that's the
exposed.
reason why they gonna get in the ring with him.
Lamont
Can I
Roach can
address
say
something
it's
with Q
boring.
real quick? I want to address something with Q said real quick, if it's okay. Is that okay?
Go ahead, Blues. Open panel. Go ahead.
For shiggity. So Q exaggerated, overly exaggerating, said that between Shakur and Keyshawn, it was $400 million that he asked for. It was crazy. It was actually, he was just talking shit and said 200 million because he's always asked the question. And therefore he said, no, he said, you know what? If we're going to get it, give me 200 million. He was just joking. You see what I'm saying? But I love how you said that, Q, to prove your point. You know what I'm saying? To try
Did
to
he
prove
say
your
that in
point.
the interview or was it just something he posted on Twitter?
No, he said it in the interview. He said it in the interview.
Okay.
He was just he was just he
so
was just talking shit. That's all it was. And Q trying to make it look like the man was real serious. Was like, oh yeah, he didn't pull no serious shit like Canelo did and Tank did. He didn't do nothing like that. So get off the gas, fam. Get off the gas.
it's just so convenient. You can distinguish between when he talking shit and when he being for real.
It's common sense. He said he didn't want to. He said he didn't want to fight. So therefore, if you keep asking a person over and over, you don't want to fight. So finally, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, if you want to give me the fight, then give me 900 million. I mean, come on, bro. He knows he's not getting 200 million for
I
that
saw
fight, bro.
Keyshawn
He
Davis.
knows.
I seen Keyshawn on Mill City Boxing. Shout out to him, man. He does a phenomenal job, man. Make sure y'all go hit his like button, drop comments, subscribe to his channel. But I seen him talking to Zal Judah about, when him and Floyd fought, because everybody know Floyd and Zal was close, right? And the amateurs growing up, and they ended up fighting each other. So he was just asking, like, hey, man, did y'all families feel weird about it? And he was like, no. He was like, and I'm glad that we ended up fighting because, I get stopped every day. Motherfuckers talking about that fight. Like, it's a great fucking fight that happened. And I can kind of see Keyshawn kind of looking like, like he's starting to open up to the ideal of possibly fighting Shakur Stevenson. Them niggas, they go have to fight, bro. They go have to fight.
Hold on. But you see the shit.
Even though I know y'all don't want to see that though.
Hold on. You seen that Keyshawn held his ground, and even Zav Judah had to say, okay, I was just trying to see who's gonna fold. I was just trying to see. He said, and then he said, I respect that. Y'all do what y'all do. I seen that too. Yeah. I seen that too.
But Zab was telling him some real shit, like, "Hey, bro,
Yeah, he
like,
was most definitely.
hey, we cool, like,
But
yeah."
if he open up to it, how is that folding though, Blue? How would that be folding?
No, what are you talking? Did you not hear what I just said? What are you talking about?
No, but I'm asking you a question. But if Keyshawn was open to the idea of fighting Shakur, how would that be
He was
folded?
trying to see if he could. No, listen. He was. You. What are you talking about, bro? You didn't hear what I just said? Okay, let me
I
say it
heard what
again.
you said, but
Let me say
I
it
just
again.
asked
Let me
you
say
a
it again.
question.
I know.
I asked you
Let
a
me say it
question.
again. I know. I got you. Let me say it again. What's going to happen is this. He basically, hey, he kept on asking him the same, basically asking him so many different ways would he fight Shakur, and he said finally after he finally gave him the answer, and he said all I'm trying to do is just see if you was gonna fold. That's all I was trying to do, basically. He said, but stick to your gun. He said, I like that in you because you stuck to your guns, and you know what I'm saying. I respect that. Y'all do what y'all do because I agree with you. Go ahead and do what you do if you're gonna do it like that. That's what I said, and that's what Jab
Okay,
said.
and I'm just asking you a question. I'm asking you if Keyshawn Davis was to be open to fighting Shakur, would you consider that to be him folding?
No, I would consider that to be him making it. If he's open to it, he's open to it. Just there. If he, just like if Shakur's open, I want to see him fight. I would like to see the fight. Tell you the truth, I think
Hey,
that
have y'all
Shakur
heard
will
about
win.
this? Have y'all heard about this? I just seen this on Twitter. Said Keyshawn Davis has sent Edwin De Los Santos a contract and is now waiting for
Yeah,
him to sign. Now that's a fight.
yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
That's a
That's
good
gonna be a
fight.
good fight.
Ooh.
hmm
That's
hmm
a good
Oh
That's
man,
gonna.
if he fuck around and do it to De Los Santos the way that Shakur couldn't do it to him, oh wait, man, that demand for that fight gonna start
You can't. You can't.
heating
You
up
can't.
a
You can't
little
put.
bit.
But you
fight. I said
cannot. You
the
cannot put those two together though, bro. You got one person
narratives
with
of
one
future.
hand. Oh, go ahead. Is that my
Nah, I was
headset
just
breaking in there?
I know what you going with that. Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was saying what I was saying. You can't put those two together, brother, because you have Keyshawn
But it's
Davis with
gonna
two with
be.
two. Okay, you gotta let me finish, my guy. You gotta have. It's not
I'm
going to
saying,
be.
but
It, it, it
they're gonna do
you
it
know,
though.
in some people's eyes, it could be like that. It's some people's eyes, and some people it won't be. You know what I'm saying? But you can't compare the two, honestly. And the reason, and you already know the reason why is because one, Shakur's hand, when he was fighting with one hand, if he was fighting with two hands, you don't know what the outcome would be. And for De Los Santos to get that man and say that listen to me, listen when I say this to you. De Los Santos fought that man, fought Shakur with two hands, bro. He got on the record saying that he got on record. He just came out and said that Shakur has very he has respectable power, bro. So when people want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, he has little hands, with that one hand, he made that man think. That's all I'm gonna say.
that's that's all we know from that one hand. And I'm gonna tell you this here, man. That shit. The only people that's gonna not say that is you insecures. That's the only motherfuckers that's gonna say that shit. Cause
No,
everybody
no.
else,
De
if
Los Santos said
Keyshawn
that.
fight De Los
Hold
Santos,
on,
but I'm
fam.
saying, but
De
if
Los Santos
Keyshawn
said
fight
it.
De Los Santos and he do 10 times better than what Shakur did, trust and
He
believe
should do better.
that people gonna
Q,
talk. They're
Q,
gonna say
Q,
better
Q. He should do
performance.
better no matter what. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He should do better no matter what. Because the simple fact is he has two good hands. He has two good hands. If
Oh, that's
Shakur
an
had
excuse y'all
two
go.
good, no, no, bro, that's
That's
common
an excuse
sense.
y'all gonna run. That y'all
Listen,
gonna
listen,
run
fam.
with.
Listen. Even if I wasn't a fan, if I wasn't even a fan of Shakur, I still would say the same thing. I still hold the same energy, bro. He has two hands, man. He should do better. I mean, I don't understand it. You're making it seem like he shouldn't do better. That doesn't make sense to me. Can you make
I
that
hope
sense?
he does
How can he
better
make
than
sense?
what's on that screen right now. I hope he does way better than what's on that screen right there, boy. Because that was
Hey,
pathetic. He fucking
hey,
sucked that night. You know what I'm saying? He fucking sucked. Put
What did
everybody to
Tank? What
sleep,
did
nigga.
Tank do
He
versus
was
Lamar
fucking
Hunt?
terrible. He was
What did
fucking
Tank
terrible.
do?
He
What
fucking
did Tank
sucked in
look
that
like versus
fucking
Lamar
fight.
Roach? What
yeah,
did
hey,
Tank
He
look
look.
put
like
an
versus Lamar
entertaining
Roach?
fight, a barn burner, a close fight,
He
a
over
good
there
fight.
talking
Cause Tank
crazy. Did you
fighting
see him not just
people.
get his ass whooped by
Well,
Well,
y'all talk
he
shit
started.
about
You
Tank
no,
not fighting
you right.
nobody,
Hold
Bro,
on,
but
his
he
listen,
showed
football
listen.
game
different.
is
You're right
ridiculous.
though,
This
Q.
nigga
You're
tried
right.
to
Hold on,
draw,
Q. You're
and
right.
y'all
You're right.
talking
You're
shit
right,
like
Q.
he just went crazy. He got
Hey,
his
Q.
The
ass
You're
De Los
right
whooped.
though.
Santo
He
fight was
did.
fucking
He had a fucking
pathetic.
draw.
Hold on, Q. You're
He
right.
got his
But
ass
think about it. De
exposed.
Los
What are you
That
Santos.
that
talking
was
about?
How much
pathetic.
that think him?
That was
When was Tank
pathetic.
So
fight?
what you trying to
When was
say? Are
Tank
you
fight?
trying to say that De Los
Pathetic.
Santos is really a
Tank
shitty
was
fighter?
fighting
Because
a
you don't really want to
champion.
see this fight,
He
right?
fighting a
Pathetic.
champion. He was fighting a
Not the
champion. He
champion
was
from the
fighting a
lower
champion.
class. Get the
Not
fuck
at
out of here.
Don't
From the
matter.
not
weight
at
class.
Just
135 though.
5 pounds
From the
up.
lower
That ain't
weight
no
class.
major
Get
It
the
difference.
fuck
wasn't. It
out of
wasn't the
That
here.
ain't no
135
major
championship.
Yeah,
difference.
It
Leo
does make.
Santa
It
Cruz
does
was
make
the
a difference.
champion too.
But it was.
It does make a
It
difference.
don't
Leo
That's
was
why
the
he
matter.
didn't put
champion
no
too.
rehydration clause on him.
Moving
That's
up
why he
from
didn't put a
215
rehydration
to
clause because
weight.
he was bringing
Leo
up a
Santa Cruz
130
was a
pounder.
champion too. Y'all niggas love using that champion. Bringing niggas up and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
Hey,
Yeah.
it's better
Bringing
than
niggas
fighting
up and
an
shit.
electrician. It's
Yeah.
better than fighting
Listen.
an
Hey,
electrician that was
And
getting the
what?
hey,
call over
listen.
the
I'm gonna put it to you
loudspeaker
like this.
that he
I'm
hey,
was
gonna put it
getting
to
the
you like
fight.
this.
give me 1 second, y'all. Give
Yeah.
me 1 second, y'all. Shout out to my nigga, man.
Cash money.
And shout out to my guy Harvey for donating to the channel in the Cash App. I appreciate it. You know I gotta get y'all right. Here it is.
Fuck 'em up. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. Get 'em black. Fuck 'em up. Get 'em right. Tighten up. Get right. Get 'em black. Tighten up. Fuck 'em up. Get 'em right. Tighten up. Fuck 'em up. Boom. Get 'em. Say. Rock. Hold up. Let's go.
Y'all go ahead. My
Accident because he did it on purpose.
Calling Josh Patty. Please call 2174. Josh Patty, please call us in at 2174.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Compared to the last two fights between Shakur and Tank, who looked more professional in the fight? Who looked more professional in their fight? Just no
It
matter
took
what.
him
Just on
9
a
fucking rounds to get a fucking
no.
electrician out
Don't
the
excuse.
fucking ring. Are
No,
you
I'm
fucking
just
kidding me right now? Are you
You keep getting.
fucking kidding me right now?
Uh
9
oh.
fucking rounds with a fucking electrician, man.
Hey,
Who the
Q,
fuck
Get
is
the
Q,
fuck
Lamar
Q. You
out of
about
Rosen?
here, man.
Q, Q,
That's
Who the
Q.
fuck
fucking
is Lamar
pathetic.
Rosen?
That was
Q. Don't crash
trash.
out.
That was
Q, don't
fucking
crash out. Can I
trash.
talk with
Who
you?
the
That
Can
was
I
fuck is
talk
that was
with you,
Shakur
Q?
pathetic.
Stevenson?
Hey, Q, can I talk with you? Can I have a dialogue with you? Because you seem like you're about to crash out. I don't want that to happen.
No, I'm
Can you
not.
please?
No,
Nigga,
I'm
let
not.
me
I'm just
get
Okay,
his
saying it's
let
okay.
me
just
get his
trash, man.
Can
Come
I
on, man.
talk
Y'all
though?
know that shit
Can
was
you let me talk?
trash,
never been
man.
Hey,
That
unified.
Q,
shit was
Q.
ass,
Can I
man.
talk though?
9
Nigga, never
rounds with
been
an
unified, never
electrician.
been
That was trash.
undisputed.
That was
Okay,
ass, nigga.
you
That
keep
was
And
repeating
look at
yourself
ass.
Tank
over and
last
over,
night.
Q.
He
Hey,
fucking
Q.
lost.
Q,
You fucking
Q. You keep
weirdo. You
talking
fucking
over and
lost
over.
his
You
He
gotta
last
ain't
let
fight.
got
You
somebody
no.
else
talking
He
about
ain't
talk.
got no
it was
loss. He
trash
got a
because he
draw on
knocked
his
out a leg.
record. He
He
ain't got
fucking
no loss.
lost,
He ain't got
nigga.
no loss. One of the
Yeah,
judges thought he
nigga.
won, so he ain't
Yeah.
getting no loss.
You know,
Only in your
we
eyes.
know the
He ain't
judges
getting no
on his
loss.
fucking side, nigga. That's why they didn't call that
Well,
knockdown
in
with his
box
bitch
right,
ass.
he ain't got no loss, so we
Nigga,
can't
no,
say he
that was
got a
a fucking
loss.
knockdown. He should have lost. Nigga, coming off
So,
a
Hey
fucking
man,
loss, talking shit like this
I
nigga the
even agree.
greatest of all
I
time.
agree that he should have got
Nigga
a
coming off a
knockdown on
loss,
that.
and you
I
talking
don't
like this
debate on
nigga the
that.
greatest nigga
I
of
don't
all
debate
time.
on that. The
Nigga,
judge, the referee should have counted it as a knockdown.
and he should
I
have
don't
lost.
dispute on
If it
that.
was to call a
but Q,
knockdown,
I asked
he
you a
would have
question. Who
lost.
was more
Nigga,
professional in their out of the two
yeah.
fights? Who looked unprofessional? Who looked professional? That's what I'm asking you, Q. I would like you to address that answer, please, and thank you. You have the floor.
Professional in what way? What are you talking about?
I don't understand the question.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. What do you mean?
which fighter looked unprofessional? Which fighter looked professional in the last two fights between in their last two fights between Tank and Shakur?
Oh well, shit. I would. I guess you would have to say Tank getting into it with his coaches or whatever, looking dysfunctional as fuck over there. I guess you would have to say, uh, Shakur, if that makes you feel happy, it still don't take away the fact it took that nigga 9 motherfucking rounds to knock out a
It
motherfucking
doesn't matter.
nigga that they
But
had
he
to
had
call on the
And
loudspeaker
Tank's bitch
that he
ass
was
Q.
lost
getting a
to
motherfucking fight, a
Let me just
fucking
say this point real quick.
electrician.
Let me
That
say
Hey,
this
shit
point real
don't
quick. No,
fucking matter with
hold on.
that. No.
Let me just
hey,
say
Blue,
this real
hold
No.
quick.
on, hold
Let,
on, y'all. Time out. Let me answer it. Hey, Blue. Now you do remember Shakur was getting into it with his grandfather in the autumn fight,
but he
right?
said, but he came out and admitted that he needed to work on. So see, this the difference is that Shakur come out there and speak about something, and he tries and he'll correct it, and he's corrected it, and he's showing. So what I'm trying to do is prove a point because Tank has not been against adversity until this one time where the cherry pick went wrong.
It was a cherry pick only to y'all. Wasn't
No,
no
it was
cherry
to him
pick.
too. He knew what he doing.
It was
They
fighting.
moved
He
Tank
was
in the
fighting a
same kind of
champion.
way. Let me
all
get
right,
some.
so if
Let me drop these
Shakur fight
bars on you real
Emmanuel
quick.
Navarrete, that's a good fight next.
Speak up,
Who?
Emma. Your shit kind of sound low again, bro.
Hey, I was saying if Shakur fight like somebody like Emmanuel Navarrete, is that a good fight?
A couple of years, ago, maybe a
No.
year ago, it would have been a good fight.
Because I'm just saying because you
But
keep
he
saying it's a
lied. He
champion. I'm
lost
just
it.
saying
No, but he's not
So
no champion right now.
no, he's not
Did
a
he
champion
never
right now.
Rate lose to
But
Belichick or Belichick? How you say that nigga name?
Oh,
Didn't
he lost
he?
to
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, he lost to that piece of shit. That shit was
He
trash.
lost
That
to
shit was
him.
ass.
Like, yeah, Shakur
Don't
works
want to
him.
see that fight.
I don't want to see that fight. But
Don't
if
want
he
to see
got
that
it,
fight.
then I guess. But I don't. That's not a fight I really want to see.
no,
It'll be better than the
I want to see.
electrician. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for bringing that back to what we are just talking about. Thank you, Q. I appreciate your kindness. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna say is this. That's why I asked you the question, Q. What you thought was unprofessional, who was unprofessional, who wasn't. And I like the fact that you brought up that you know what I'm saying he fought him for 9 rounds. But the difference here's the difference. Lamont, I mean, Tank had a training. Had training. He went through training and everything for his fighter, and look how the outcome came. Now, Shakur didn't have time for training, and just like his opponent didn't have time for training, so they both got in the ring and had to figure each other out. Now that takes way more skill because you don't know what the man's bringing to the table. And there's been plenty of instances where a person in the last minute we're having a replacement where you have seen somebody come and beat the person that's supposed to be the A side because they stepped into a fight and it went wrong. They didn't have time to prepare. So what I'm trying to say is this: it takes some skill to do that, and he held his composure, wasn't throwing shoulders and acting ignorant in the fight. So that's all I'm trying to say. Anything? Would you like to address anything I like to I said?
I would like to say that if he didn't have those brittle hands, he would have got him up out of that motherfucking ring way before 9 rounds. He wouldn't have
For sure,
struggled with no
for sure.
motherfucking electrician. He wouldn't have struggled with no electrician. He would have got him out there. It wouldn't have seen 6 rounds. It
So
wouldn't have
Q, he
seen
struggled.
6 rounds.
Shakur struggled. Q, you think he said you struggled against Padley? That what you saying right now? Because he didn't knock
Yeah,
him out.
you got you. It took him 9 rounds to get him out
No,
of there.
no, no.
I
You said
call
he
that a
struggled.
struggle.
You said he struggled.
He
Did he
struggled.
struggle?
He struggled. He should
But
have been got him
but
out of there.
but
Yeah, that's a
is
Man, you're
Shakur a
struggle.
knockout
Mm.
delusional.
artist?
You
Is
They
Shakur
should
a
have got
knockout
him out
artist?
of there. It took him 9 rounds to get him out
and
of there.
Tank fucking
That's
Is
lost.
Shakur a
pathetic.
knockout artist?
And
That's
Is
Tank
Shakur a
pathetic.
fucking
knockout
That's
artist or
lost.
no?
And that's
pathetic.
pathetic.
And
Tank
that's
lost to a
pathetic.
fucking
Is
That's
130
Shakur
pounder.
pathetic.
That's
is Shakur a
Mm.
pathetic.
knockout artist or no?
Tank lost to a
No,
fucking 130 pounder.
Is
That's
Shakur a
no,
knockout
pathetic.
artist or no?
no, no,
Yeah.
no,
Tank
no.
lost to a nigga
Tank got
moving
to
up.
a
That's
draw
pathetic. Tank
with
lost to
a
a
hundred
fucking
pound
cherry picked
champion.
wrong. That was
He got to
pathetic.
a draw with a
Cherry picked
champion.
gone
He ain't
wrong, nigga.
lose.
That was pathetic. Cherry
Yeah.
picked gone
Well,
For
it's
fucking
12
way
wrong,
rounds, nigga.
better.
For
Well, it's
12
way
nigga.
rounds.
better than
Hold up.
that electrician.
Hey,
Way
he
better
did
than that
beat him,
bullshit
but he
electrician.
beat he beat
If
the
Shakur
scene. He beat
dominates Roach for
Jamal
12
Hearing
rounds,
though, nigga.
if Shakur dominates Roach for 12
A, a,
rounds,
a, a,
and
a,
I mean and dominates him,
a
what you
lesser
gonna say
version
then?
of Jamal Hearing.
Hey,
Not the
Jamal
same
Hearing was able
Jamal
to
Hearing.
drop. Jamal Hearing was able to drop Lamar Roach. Tank couldn't, nigga. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
and how many
that is a
years ago
fact.
that was?
That is a
How
fact,
many
though.
years
That
ago
is a
that
fact.
was, though?
It don't matter. Well,
Nigga.
that's even worse. Think about it.
It,
That's even
it,
worse.
it,
That's even worse.
it
Tank is
is.
in his
It
prime right
is.
now.
For y'all
Listen.
argument, it
Tank is in his
is.
prime right.
It
Tank
is.
is a better. Q, let me finish, bro. Tank is a better fighter than what he was when Jamal Herring and Lamont Roach fought. Right? Am I right or wrong? Is he a better fighter right now? Yes or no?
For who?
So you don't think Lamar
I mean,
Roach is a better fighter?
I didn't ask you that. I'm saying something to you. Tank is a better
Yeah.
fighter, right? Okay, thank you.
No.
So what I'm trying to say, so
No.
he's not? What?
No.
Okay, that's
No.
fine, bro. You,
No.
you
Mm,
know he is. He gains
no.
experience, everything like that. He's a better fighter. I know you're
Hey
trying to
Q,
just
you
do
said
what you
he ain't.
do,
Let me
but you
ask
know
y'all
where
this.
I'm getting at.
Here, Stevenson fans. Hold on, Blue. Let me ask y'all this, the Shakur fans. So based off of the landscape at
And
135
Lamont
and at
fights
140.
Shakur.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can
I
hear
can
you.
hear
Yeah,
you.
we can
I
eat.
can.
Yeah.
So based off of the landscape at 135 and 140, who do y'all think he gonna be able to fight?
I believe our Gary next.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go with Gary next. Either and the thing of, I would go with Gary, and I wouldn't care if it's at 135 or 140. You see what I'm saying? Because the
Oh, well,
simple
let's
fact
have
is,
it
he
at
wants to fight.
140 then.
He can go. He can go up there. He already said. But see, you sitting there talking that shit, but you ain't listening to what's being spit out though. Because Shakur already said that he would love to go up there and get another belt. Fuck you talking about?
So let's see him
Now what
do
you
it
got to
then.
say? No, okay, so what you got to
Let's see
say
him
about
do
that?
it.
Because you were just talking like
Well,
you
let's
didn't
see
know
him
that.
do it.
That he said that.
Well,
Now
let's
that I
see him
brought that to
do it
your
then.
ears, I brought that information to your antennas that ain't working properly. Your
Oh,
antennas.
okay. Well, what he waiting on then? What he waiting on
They
then?
got to talk. They got to negotiate, bro. Come on, get off the gas, bro. They got to negotiate. They got to figure it out.
It's the only realistic option, man. It sounds like that's the only nigga that's came out and say, "Look, I'll fight him." That's it. So that's why I asked
And,
y'all that.
hey, look, and I'm with the fight though. I'm with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, I am totally with it. I just, I'm with it, with it.
I just want to see
I'm
the
with it.
man actually be in the ring with somebody instead of all these showcase fights, man. I'm tired of seeing those. I want to see him actually fight somebody.
Tank.
Actually, yeah,
No,
Tank.
I'm
You
talking
talking about
about
Tank?
Shakur.
Talking about
Okay,
I'm
Tank?
talking
well,
about
Let me see.
Shakur.
Talking about Tank. Nigga that ain't
No,
never
no,
been in
they
this
don't.
fight.
But
Nigga ain't
but
never
Tank
been
in
this
the ring
fight.
with one right now with Roach.
Nigga
He
ain't
all
never
right. He got his
been.
hands full with Roach.
Nigga ain't never
That's
been
the only
unified.
fight.
You talking about
That's the
that
only
nigga
fight we
at
want to
30?
see
At
next.
30 ain't never been
so
unified.
you said that was
That's
Tank's
the
best
only.
fight? That was Tank's best fight with Tank?
No, no, I ain't saying that's his best fight, but I'm saying right now that's the only fight we want to see him fight next. Right now, he need to fight Roach.
We want to see him
or
fight Shakur.
Shakur. Yeah, I'd rather
We
see him
want to see
fight
him fight
Shakur. But
Shakur.
I'm okay with. But
I,
I'm
I want
okay
to
with
see.
them.
I want to see Shakur fight Keyshawn Davis. That's what I want to see.
No.
But you're not being realistic, bro.
You
Like,
hear this shit? Y'all hear?
listen.
Well,
If the
I'm not
fight would
being
manifest,
realistic. They both in the
because
same. They in the same division. They
because
Him
got
and
if
Tank
belts.
the
in the
Why
fight
same
not?
division.
listen, let
Him and
me
Tank in
answer
the
it. Let
same
me answer it.
division.
So listen.
Nigga,
This is the
him
reason
and
why it's
Logan
not
in the same
realistic
division.
Every,
because it.
so everything is just
Go
gang up on old Tank. We just gonna gang up on Tank.
No. So the
Yep.
reason why
Gang
I'm saying
on
what I'm
Tank
saying
bitch
is
ass.
because
Yep.
no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this.
MLC. So you saying gang up on Tank?
We're
Hey,
not gonna
how's
gang up
he?
with Tank. We're not ganging up with Tank. But
If he
why?
just
How come
called
Tank
out
can get away with it?
T.O., that's what I'm saying though. Y'all only
How
want
can
to listen to when he say Tank name.
yeah? Why was Tank? Why can Tank get away with everything, but Shakur calling him out? I'm trying to figure that out.
Hey.
Tank.
You know
Say,
the crazy
man,
thing about
right
it is
now,
this is
you
what
can
I'm gonna
say
say.
that shit. That nigga can get away with anything. That nigga can get
Yeah,
away with
that nigga got
anything.
A side.
I
That nigga
know,
has A
Hey
side
Q,
privilege,
hey
but
and
Q, Tank,
and
bro. Tank took a hold on, y'all. Tank took a knee, right? He walked
Straight
over to
up.
got his face wiped, and then once he talked to the ref, he looked at Lamont's corner and said, "Nigga, this my shit." And they
yeah,
start
you
to
right.
fight, but bro, can't nobody else do that in boxing.
Nah, you right.
so look,
Bro,
You
Tank
admit it, bro.
did
that
three
nigga,
things. Tank did
Canelo
three
can't even
things
do
wrong in
that.
that fight. Hey, look, hold on, check this out.
bro,
Tank did three things wrong in
Canelo
that
can't
fight.
even do
He
that,
took
bro.
a knee. Yeah, he took a knee. He turned his back on the ref, and then he went into the corner and got his face
Yep.
wiped off. That's
And then
three
he told
things he
the
did
ref,
to lose that
man,
fight.
something was in my eye. And then once then he looked at it and said, "Nigga, this my shit. I'm running this shit." Come on, bro.
bro.
So
Yeah,
Can't
everything
nobody say they can do that shit, bro. Nobody,
he do
bro.
what he
but
want to
see,
do.
but the thing, well, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. He can't do that this next fight coming up. He can't do it.
Oh,
He can't do it.
oh no, no, definitely not. But that just goes
No,
to
he can't do that
show
this next fight.
that he got that power in that goddamn ring.
Well, no,
Say what you
listen.
want.
He got it, but he can lose it
He got
now.
it.
He can lose it because he put himself out there. He put himself out there and he can lose it. So they have to actually stand by something. Otherwise, they know shit gonna hit the fizz. If they do
So,
some bullshit
so,
again, shit gonna hit the fan.
so, Blue. Let me ask you this question. So, on this next
This,
fight,
in my
you bet
opinion, in
your
my opinion,
you
in my
bet
opinion.
you bet. Are you betting your money on Lamont Roach against Tank
I
this
was
next
just
fight?
about to
No,
ask. I was just about to
no.
ask that.
Look.
Y'all bet on
I
Lamont
ain't, no,
Roach.
I ain't betting shit because
MLC, is
anything.
you
Hell
betting any
no,
money
Nigga.
on
Hold on,
hell
Roach against
no,
Tank the
hell
next
That
no,
nigga
fight?
that nigga
hold on,
finna
y'all.
get the
Time out.
no.
Time
no.
out. Time out.
No.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Why you not gonna
Why?
bet, Blue?
Oh, because anything. Listen, this first fight tells you anything can happen. I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna sit there
You ain't never been in the ring with that nigga.
What you mean?
So
Why
you
you
know.
ain't
So
stupid?
what
listen.
you
So
Talk to me.
betting
listen.
Lamont
So
Roach
listen.
for?
So let me you okay. So
Go
this is the
ahead,
reason
nigga.
why. I got you. Check this out. This is the reason why. Because
Oh,
all Tank has to do right now is if he tries to get away with something, he has to be sneaky about it, and he'll still be able to get away with it. But now, you know what I'm saying? It's in the open, and I ain't taking no chance because they probably tell him like, we can't give you a chance like that. If you go and do some blatant shit like that, we have to penalize you. So I'm not taking a chance on that, trying to say this and that in the third, and yeah, take the gun and rolling the dice on that shit. And hell no, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what Lamont Roach is gonna do when he comes in this fight. I don't have confidence in him. He's not one of my favorite fighters, so I don't have no confidence in him.
Okay.
Yeah. No confidence in Lamont Roach.
Hold on, because you said a lot. But so, are you picking Lamont to win a rematch or no?
I would like to see him win. I would like to see him win.
Nigga, that ain't what I asked you, bro. You on the Yeah I Said It podcast. We don't straddle the fence. It's a yes or no question. Are you picking Lamont Roach to win in the rematch versus?
I'll go with the underdog. I'll go with the underdog. But you know what? We know Tank should win. Tank should win though, regardless.
Why wouldn't you bet on it? Why wouldn't you bet on the fight?
Because I'm not.
You just said they're not gonna let him get away with nothing. He can't do it again, which I agree. Hopefully, so shouldn't you bet?
But hold on. I also said that they also probably told him, like, look, if you do some blatant shit, we have to penalize you. So he can still do some shit and get away with it.
Tank or Roach.
Tank. I'm talking about for Tank.
So shouldn't you lean towards betting with Lamont Roach then, if you're a betting man, based off of what we saw? Because I thought Lamont Roach.
Okay, so listen, if I was a bet, I would bet chump change, like $100 or something like that on a nigga. I wouldn't bet
me then.
I wouldn't bet no 500 or 1,000 like that.
Are you willing to bet Q on a rematch? That's where I was trying to go.
Nah.
We're talking, Q.
I don't have no confidence in the fighters like that. You see what I'm saying? It was a cherry pick that went wrong, bro. I don't have no confidence in that.
The nigga got the big number, then bet on it, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying he's got his number, though. See, that's not my argument.
I'm trying to get somewhere. Hold on, Blue. So do you think Tank just had an off night?
He could have had an off night. Yeah, he could have had an off night.
Okay, so in the rematch, you're leaning towards Javante or Roach?
I don't have no fucking dog in this race.
It's not gonna hurt your insecurity. You still insecure? You still insecure? It ain't gonna hurt you.
I would rather see Lamont. I want to see Lamont Roach win because of what happened to him on the first fight. That's what I would like.
That ain't what I asked you though. But all right.
I'm just being honest. I'm just leaning towards Lamont Roach. I'm leaning. If I have to pick somebody, I'm picking Lamont Roach.
Because who in the panel that Roach is going to win? Who in the panel?
But really, you 50. Wait a minute, but you 50-50 though. You 50-50. Nobody had Roach. Bro, anybody come on here saying that they had Roach winning is a fucking. Come on, bro. We ain't even gonna get into that.
There's a lie.
They lying their ass off.
Yeah, they lying like a motherfucker.
I wouldn't even willing to bet $5 on that motherfucker to win.
Hell no, I'm with you, Ethan. That's what I'm saying. I can't put no money up on a fight like that.
Hold on, we having some dialogue. So based off of what we saw in the first fight, because again, I had Roach winning. That's me. It sounds like you had him win in the first fight too, right? So based off of what we saw, do you have it 50-50? Do you have it 55-45, 60-40 in favor of who?
I would say 50-50 in favor of Lamont Roach.
Nigga, you can't be 50-50 in favor of.
Okay, well, hold on. 55-45 Lamont Roach.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
There you go. So, goddamn, nigga, you trying to be that damn technical? I got you, my guy. Goddamn.
Wait a minute. This is the Yeah I Said It podcast. What do you mean? We're very direct on this podcast. We don't straddle the fence. But anyway, man, let me go out to the general. You're live on the chat with the pad. Talk to me, bro.
Hey man, I think Blue Hustle went to that school Master P used to run, man.
That nigga math ain't mathing, man. That nigga said 50-50 in favor of Lamont. Nigga, what? Ain't no 50-50.
He said, I'm going 50-50 leaning towards Roach.
Hey, I don't got no dog in the fight, man. Leave me alone.
That nigga that Lamont.
Oh, man. Hey, boy,
go ahead, General. Pop your shit, bro.
That boy's on Shakur Stevenson's payroll, man.
That nigga is.
Oh, man. Hey, this got to stop, Blue Hustle. Come on, man. You know, Tank Davis had an off night. That's why you will not put $1 on Roach for the rematch, because you know, and on top of that, just in case Tank is having another off night, the A side privileges will be used again. So I get it, my brother.
Well,
I
I
get
mean, respectfully, I understand it. That's why I gave the answer that I gave. I wouldn't put no money. Anybody that would put money up is if you're putting money up, you're a better. That's what it is. But if you don't bet, you're not putting no money. You're not gonna take no chance like that. It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Yeah, because Tank Davis is what?
I ain't say all
What
that,
is he?
nigga.
What is he to
I
Shakur?
ain't say all
Say
that.
say it.
What you mean? Oh, are you talking about the A and B side? Yeah, he's the A side right now, but he could be the B side. Shit, let that nigga fuck up. Let that nigga have a fuck up again.
Well, Blue Hustle, you know that Shakur Stevenson couldn't do anything that Lamont Roach was doing that night. You
We
know
don't.
that
Nah, that's not true. I
that
reject
he
your deposit.
he is not willing to take one to give one. We know Shakur Stevenson flinches at the sight of oxygen.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we do. So I'm
And we know
jumping
that,
high in the
and we
sky.
know
Yeah,
that,
we do.
and we know that Tank, and when Tank hits adversity, he gonna bitch up. That's what we do know. He gonna start making excuses, start fouling, doing little petty shit. Yeah, we do know. Unprofessional. He like a little diva up in
Well,
there,
he going with
a
this
little super
unprofessional
diva.
bullshit.
Yeah, he's a little diva in the ring. No, you can't be doing
Flinching
that.
at
Stop, stop,
That's
stop. Leave me alone. You can't be doing that. Why you over here messing with me? You supposed to just take my punches. What you moving around for? Stand in front of me.
Lamont Roach was doing some dirty shit, man, low blowing and pushing down on the neck.
Oh, get
Yeah,
off the gas, man. He wasn't doing that shit, bro.
he wasn't.
and then
Nope.
and then we didn't count the knee that Lamont Roach took.
We got with the
See,
bullshit.
that was not a knee. That was a slip, man. Are you serious? That push down? Boy, y'all
Man,
niggas,
well, no,
boy. Fanboying
that
like a
was a knee.
motherfucker, bro.
That
Quit
was a knee that
fanboying.
didn't get called. No wonder it didn't get overturned like so many lap dancers was begging for it to get overturned. Boy, that was pathetic of y'all to
Yeah.
be begging, hoping and wishing that the New York State Commission would have overturned the goddamn case. Boy, that was lap dancing at its finest, boy. Oh.
Hey, let me ask you, ask Big Fish and Q a question. Hey, what's that say up under Blue Hustle, man? Under my name, what's that say? Can you read that? Can you read that aloud, please?
I can't see it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What did it say? Just tell us.
No, you read it, nigga. You read it. You capable of reading. You older than me.
I
Shit.
can, but I can't see it.
Okay, well then,
Can't blow it up.
yeah, you can. You should put your bifocals on.
Oh, I see that bullshit.
What's it say? What's it say though?
Talk about tight the knee, Davis. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? It better be that than to be in Shakur Brittleson with them brittle ass hands.
He a
Hey,
You know the
champion now,
sad thing
Q.
is, hey, hey,
hey
hey,
man,
listen. The sad thing about this is right here, and I'll be quick when I say this, is that the fight that you guys talk about, that the Shakur was running around the ring so much, that fighter gave that man the utmost praise and told him said that he wants to make him his manager, that he has punching power. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, y'all look, man, y'all can't make this up. And he's the one to say he didn't want the rematch. So what are
So
y'all
what?
saying, man? Yeah, what are y'all saying? What are
uh,
y'all saying? If he was
He's
uh,
saying that your
if he's
boy
such brilliant
sucks. He
hands,
sucks. He
oh man,
sucks. He
he sucks so bad.
sucks. He
He sucks so
sucks.
bad. He said that he's
He
one of the best
sucks.
fighters.
But
He
He sucks so
sucks.
bad. He
but
said he
the
wants him to
same.
manage him, bro. He would love to be his manager. He would love him to be his manager, bro. So he can learn how to have punch placement and shit like that. Man, you can't make that shit up, man. You know, if you have anything negative to say, you just hating.
He was
It's
a
all
part of
good.
that
You
snooze
just
fest, so
hating.
I guess he was a part of that snooze fest.
But
Nah.
you was excited to see him. You was excited to see Keyshawn versus De Los Santos. That's what you was just jumping up and down for. But now when I say this, now you downplaying him. Now you downplaying him, De Los
Nah, because
Santos.
I tell
Make
you
it make
what,
sense. Keep the same energy.
he
No,
punished
because
Della
you keep moving the
Santos.
goalposts. He's good laser.
That's gonna tell
You're
it all. all right there.
You're a hater and a glazer.
No,
You're a hater
you
and a
and
glazer,
Shakur's
yes.
be Glazers. Y'all super
No, bro.
Glazers.
No, bro. You're a glazer. You just
Y'all,
I got
y'all
you
think
caught up
that
in
was
a
some
catch 22.
skilled 9 rounds
You just
with a
praised them,
fucking
and now you're downing
electrician.
them to make your
What the
point. No, listen
fuck?
to me. You're downing them to make your point
12
because of
rounds
this.
and
And at
I,
lost
first you
to
were
I,
just
I,
praising
what?
them.
I,
What
You
I,
the
make this
I
fuck?
man
didn't
to
down
keep
Dallas
the same.
Santos.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't down
You
Dallas
just did.
Santos. Win.
You said
Got
Win.
he's a part of
dropped
the
by
snooze fest. You
Roach.
talking shit
What the
about him.
fuck?
It
He
was the
was a part
snooze
of the snooze.
fest.
He was part of the
Right.
snooze fest.
So what you trying to sell? You saying he ain't that good? But
Yeah.
you just was earlier saying that
Yeah.
what you were just earlier saying that that's gonna be a good fight. You know him and Keyshawn. That's gonna be a good fight. Keep the same fucking energy. You are Glazers. You're haters.
Now
Okay, I'll
because
drop the
see, I
mic on
know
that one.
Keyshawn. Yeah,
I'm gonna drop the mic
because
on
you
that
can't.
one.
Yeah, go ahead because Keyshawn gonna come to fight. We ain't got to worry about Keyshawn running like Shakur. You damn right, it's going to be a
So you
good
ain't
fight.
making
That
no
ain't
sense again.
glazing.
Now
That's telling
you
the
see what you
truth.
just did.
Should get it. I'm gonna be
You know I got you right.
entertained.
You know
I'm
I
gonna
got you
be
right. You know what you
entertained.
just did. You know I got you right. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right?
How? Tell me
You
how I
know you
fucked
fucked up,
up.
right? Because you just said that Keyshawn come with some excitement. So De Los Santos ain't come with no excitement in that fight.
Nah, but no excitement
Okay.
with Shakur, he didn't. That shit was pathetic.
Got you.
That shit was
Got you.
ass.
Ain't
That
keeping
fight
it
was
ain't keeping
all
the same
ass. That
energy.
nigga Shakur sucks. Yeah, that fight sucked because your
Nah.
boy sucks. He
See
just sucks.
now
He
you're
just sucks.
purposely doing what
He's
you
just
do. It's
he's
all
just
good. We're just
boring
showing
as
the hate.
fuck, man.
You're proving your hate. You're proving
He's
your
not
hate,
showing
bro. You're
that.
proving your hate.
I'm not proving no hate.
You,
I'm just proving that
yeah,
he
you are.
sucks.
You're proving your
He's
hate. No, so
boring
De
as
Los
Roach
fuck.
Santos
say
sucks then.
nah.
So De Los Santos sucks, right? So why are you excited to see the fight?
I
You
ain't
should be
say Dallas
like, no,
Santos
no, no,
sucks. I
no,
say
no, no,
Shakur
no, no,
Stevenson
no,
sucks.
no, 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 no. You should not be excited to see the fight
Why?
then when it
Why?
comes to De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis. Because he's a
I
snooze
am.
fest. De Los Santos is a snooze fest. He can't. That
Uh,
fight he just fought, his last fight against Shakur, garbage. You should want
one,
to see that.
one thing, two
Put
things for
Keyshawn in the
sure.
ring with
The fight
somebody.
y'all don't want to see. I know one thing for
Oh,
sure. If Keyshawn and Shakur ever fight, I put my money on the youngin.
okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
All
That's
day
cool. But you
long.
should run your.
I'm
But
gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that you won't do.
by you
I'm gonna
moving
do
away
something
right
that you
now,
won't
hey,
do.
listen.
Mm.
By you moving away from the topic right now, lets me know that you accept defeat. Thank you very much. Let's move on.
Right for what topic?
So you don't want to see Tank and
We
Shakur fight?
Not right now. I mean, if they do, they do. But I ain't clamoring over it because shit. I really know what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like that De Los Santos shit. Don't nobody want to
Oh
see that shit.
man,
A
man.
what are
scary
you trying to
ass
hold
nigga
on?
running
So
the
you
whole
trying to say that Tank
goddamn
don't know how to cut
running
off the
for his
ring?
life.
Are you trying to say that Tank don't know how to cut off the ring? Your fighter is
That's
not
what he is
equipped with that.
saying. Ain't no trying to
that,
say. That's
that-
what he is saying.
that's what you're saying, right?
Why you got to do all that for to fight?
Q, what you
Why you got
mean?
to do
What
all
you
that
mean?
though for fight?
If he wants,
What you
listen,
mean?
this is
What
a
you mean?
form
What
of
I mean?
boxing. He should know how to cut off the ring. Are you trying to tell me that your favorite fighter, is not capable of cutting off the ring and he has the power? Are you trying to tell me that? Okay,
I ain't
okay,
trying.
okay,
I ain't trying to
okay.
tell you that because I know you delusional think that he can survive 12 rounds and that's what y'all bank on.
He's not gonna survive 12 rounds. He's gonna outbox Tank for 12 rounds. He's gonna get him. He's gonna beat him. I bet you that. That Shakur beat Tank.
And I bet you Shakur
Shit,
beat Tank. You know I'm with that.
I
So
bet you
let's not
100
even go
Shakur
that
beat
route.
Tank.
we
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
so see because I'm
Okay.
sure gonna
Look
bet
at you,
my
look
money
at you.
against his ass.
But see, what
And don't lose
my
it
point
either.
I'm trying to prove right now, is, bro, you don't got confidence, as much confidence you say you do. I just pulled out points and you just keep on backing away from it.
If
No,
you
I
notice,
didn't.
No,
every
you're
time
not.
somebody
You
call
ain't.
Tank out, he gives a lot
Yeah.
of excuses.
Shakur is a waste of Tank's time, man. If you
Okay,
really think
let
about
me
it,
ask you a
Oh
question.
my
from his fighting
Hey,
gosh.
style to
and what
how
It'd be
fighter?
so
boring he
easy
is to all
by
that
your
stupid
fighter.
shit
Hallelujah.
that come out of his mouth, he's really
But
a waste
listen,
of Tank's
Hallelujah.
time.
At
but okay,
126
go ahead.
Was Gary Russell wasting time with Tank at 126?
Was who?
Was Gary Russell, Mr. Gary Russell, a waste of Tank time at 126?
Oh shit! Apparently, I guess they felt so. They didn't entertain him.
All right, so look, when Tevin Farmer told him I'm gonna get my WBC and get a belt, was he a wasted?
Shit,
When
I
he won
guess
his belt
so.
and stepped on. Okay, but Rolly Romero wasn't a waste.
Rolly, he didn't want the Rolly. They forced him on the Rolly.
Yeah. When Loma called him out years ago, was he a waste? And Tank didn't want that?
Okay, well, we called Loma out recently, and Loma was the first one who
Okay, but we
declined.
talking about when Loma was Loma. We talking about when Loma was the real Loma. When he called him out, was he a waste?
Yeah, he out of his
Loma,
prime now,
Loma,
like Jamal Hearing. So he ain't
that's
the
what I'm
same no
saying. You
more.
see, y'all,
See,
this is what I'm
we gotta
saying.
tell you what's
He
turning.
Y'all
We
out of
gotta
can't
his
tell you what's
prime like
turning
dictate.
now.
Jamal
That,
Hearing.
yeah,
He out
yeah,
of his
yeah.
prime like Jamal
The
Hearing. He
A
ain't the same
side
no more.
dictates when
Tank
when
didn't
when
want
and
none of that
when.
when
The
he was
B
in the
side
prime
Hey,
don't
back in
never dictate
the
2019.
when a
A
They
the
fight
trying to
A
takes
set me
side
up,
place.
the A
scary
side
ass.
is
Like trying to
dictating
set
who he
me
gonna
up,
fight and
scary
less
ass.
opposition. That's
Nigga,
what he's doing.
his bitch ass should have
Yeah.
been the first one to step up and fight Loma. Oh ass talking about they trying to set me up. Oh, you trying to set you up for greatness, nigga. If you would have beat Loma back in 2019, nigga, what you talking about?
But he offered Loma a contract, and we see what Loma did.
Hey,
So I
like you
mean, what could he
said,
do?
hey, Loma out of his
Hey,
prime now, like Jamal Hearing.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
well,
Q, I
yeah.
want to ask you the question. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen with who? So let me ask you this: Who should take who should take if when it comes to the fight between Tank and Roach, right? Who do you think? What do you think the outcome should be in in the second fight? Should it be a draw? Should it be a KO by Tank? Should it be a unanimous decision for Roach, or should it be a unanimous decision for Tank? What do you think the outcome could be in this fight? What do you expect? What do you expect out of your favorite fighter?
A unanimous decision for Tank. He get to
Well,
win any way he can.
oh, he can't knock him out. He ain't gonna do what he do. He gonna do what he
I,
do. We need somebody that can get him do what he do. So he can't go in there and knock him out. He's not gonna knock him out this time like he said he could.
I don't know what he gonna do
Now
No,
you said
but I'm
he
asking
get to
you.
win any way he can. So Shakur get
because
to win any way he
because
can.
because 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 they familiar with each other in the ring, so therefore their styles is different
But
as we saw.
you feel like he took that he wasn't the best Tank, correct? So that should mean that if you feel like that, that should mean that he should come in a lot different. That means he's gonna get the KO this time, right? He gonna be way more focused. So that means he's gonna be able to get the KO this fight, correct?
That if that's what you want to bet on, Blue. You want to bet on that?
No, I'm
I'll
asking
take
you.
K.
I'm asking your
I
opinion.
take Tank. I'll take Tank on the KO if that's what you want. But if it get you to bet some money,
Mm, mm.
and that's the bet in which what I'm saying don't favor
Okay,
me
well,
at
hold
all.
that thought. I want to hold that thought.
That,
Give me a little bit more.
that
Give me a
don't
little. That's something
that bet don't
that's a.
that bet don't favor me at all. That favors
Oh,
you. You know. So I know you won't pull a Stephen Brimley on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that punk ass nigga Stephen Brimley. Everybody else
I
paid.
was like,
Everybody else paid their debts and shit. Everybody paid their bets. You know what I'm saying? Everybody paid their debts except for this fraud ass nigga named Stephen Glazier, Brian Brimley. No.
Let me finish. Let me finish speaking, please. No, I'm not a hoe, man. Don't talk to me like that, bro. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Shut the fuck up for a fucking second. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga said, you a whole ass nigga, dog.
That nigga cut the camera on that nigga. That nigga says, "Is that Stephen Brimley?" Oh man, I was on that show that night. That shit was hilarious like a motherfucker. That was classic.
Hold up. Is that Stephen Brimley?
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Hey, E3, I see you found TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. He was running from us the last time he was in the chat talking noise. What's up, TLC?
That nigga on here, he ain't saying shit, but he on here.
Rimmer's on here?
Nah, that
No.
he don't come around no
We
more, Blue, because he don't
Yeah.
want to pay his debts, bro.
Hey, that's sad, bro, because I thought y'all was tighter than now. You know what I mean?
He threw a temper tantrum on some shit that me and Big Fish, a little back and forth we had going on about the Lakers on Twitter, right? And he used that as an excuse not to come around because he didn't want to pay Q. So that's why that nigga ain't been on here. He threw a little fake temper tantrum.
That's a damn shame,
What
bro.
if fraud
That's not
ass?
even standing up on your set. Yeah, that's not even standing in your square, man. I thought I had some respect for him. You know what I'm saying?
And then the main thing, he hate being wrong. He picked
too.
Madrimov to win over Ortiz, so he don't want to have to face the music.
He don't want to talk about it.
He was fucking dead ass wrong. Like
So
I always say, Brimley, I know you're listening. Your record is still a perfect one. Perfect. 1,000 L's, like that L on Lash Puma logo right there. That's Brimley. A perfect one.
You is the softest person I know. You is mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, relish, all the condiments. You is softer than sweet and sour sauce. You is
this for Brim, y'all.
Thing on this earth. Costco cheesecake is harder than you. This is what I know for a fact. A Wendy's Frosty is harder than you. Hey, In-N-Out Vanilla Shake is harder than you. You is soft. Buttercup.
Fucking buttercup. Fucking buttercup. You buttercup ass nigga, you.
Condiments, mayonnaise, mustard, relish.
Hey man, that boy softening Stevenson's gloves, man.
Oh my God.
Well, you gonna take it there, man.
Hey, Brim, you could come back, bro. You still got to pay your debt, though, nigga. You still got to pay your debt before you come back.
Hey, Tank got the softest attitude, though. Out of all the fighters, Tank got the softest attitude.
Disingenuous right now.
You being disingenuous. You being disingenuous.
Q. I didn't bet you, Q. I didn't bet you.
Yeah, I hit the nigga up. I said, hey, bro, Q looking for you. That nigga gonna act like he didn't know they had the bet. I'm like, nigga, you the one that called Q out to the bet. How you forget?
Come on, man.
That
They
nigga
try to question me, talking about, oh, why you think Virgil Ortiz is a better fighter than Masvidal? I say he was sturdier. He was laughing at me, thought I was crazy like a motherfucker, but he showed the sturdiness. Sturdy beating his motherfucking ass for rounds 4 on up, straight one-way traffic. Sturdy beating his motherfucking ass convincingly. Look.
Yeah, Brim on fuck shit, bro. He just didn't want to come on and face the music because he was wrong per usual. Ain't nobody mad but him. Like he mad. You can come back home, Brim. Come back home.
Man, TLC done ran off. He thrilling. Oh man, that boy there. TLC.
I guess he want to.
Hey, my boy Sanctus the Seuss call him tender loving care. That come on, tender loving care, man. Come back on the panel, man. Hey,
yeah, that nigga burn off. Oh damn!
You talking about MLC? Oh, you talking about MLC?
Hey,
No,
hey,
man.
E3, what's up with your
Look at this
favorite?
big bald headed motherfucker that finally want to pull it big bald nigga laying in the bed and shit.
I didn't know you was on,
Mr.
bro.
Golden.
He lying.
Mr. Golden.
I
Mr.
just got
Golden.
the
On the
message.
chat,
You
man.
got
Talk to
Mr.
me.
Golden. Go ahead.
Hold on, Blue. Let go. Come on to pop his shit. Go ahead, go.
What's going on, fellas? God damn. I didn't know y'all was on.
Look, I text you.
I just got it.
Nah, yeah, well, shit. Our phone's tripping or something. I text you.
I just got it. I was
Nah,
like, what the
and
fuck?
you know YouTube don't send a notification, so.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Go ahead, go.
Anybody call and check on me, but goddamn cute. No more foot fucked up and all. Y'all ain't gonna give a damn about me.
What was wrong with you?
I had a whole brick wall to fall on my foot too. Man, fuck my foot up.
Damn, I ain't know that. You ain't saying shit.
Nigga, nigga, y'all niggas ain't been talking to me, man. Yeah, you be acting funny as a fuck lately, man.
This nigga here, man. Why? Because I ain't been going live?
You ain't gonna lie, and then I dropped shit in the chat for your ass. I even text you the other day, nigga. You ain't respond back to nothing, nigga.
I be busy, Goldie. I got a family, you know.
I got one too, shit. I still call and check on all y'all motherfuckers, though. That's all right.
Damn, this nigga here, man. You want to come on and boss it, cuss a nigga out and shit. I wish you kept this same energy for other motherfuckers.
I do. I just want to say rest in peace to the greatest heavyweight of all time.
No, you don't. No, wait a minute. Don't try to gloss over.
Nigga make it.
No, you don't.
Let me get my.
No, you don't. You see how you came on the hell of me, and I'm cool with it. I don't care. I don't get in my feelings. But why you don't do that shit with the motherfuckers that be acting funny with you?
I do too. You just don't know. Shit.
Why I don't know?
Nobody know. Like I say, don't come up now. Let me
Don't start being soft now. Don't do that.
Let me get my tribute to George Foreman first before you start the bullshit.
Go ahead. I guess good.
Damn. That shit got me in my feeling about Big George, man. That shit hurt me to my heart yesterday. I had it shut down. I couldn't even talk to Key Fish no more yesterday. That's one of the greatest man that ever did it. The best that ever did it. God damn.
Yeah, shout out to Big George.
Shout out to Big George. Who the fuck that's over in that corner? That Lex Puma on here today?
Yeah, I'm on here.
Oh shit. God damn. Lex Puma on here. You got Blue Hustle Man, know her regular ass on here. You got Fish and Q. And then we got the man of the hour, Mr. E. How you doing, young man?
Shit, we had MLC on here, but he burned off and left.
Oh. And I'm surprised y'all ain't hit me. That nigga didn't even say, man, where you at? Where Goldie at? Y'all niggas ain't saying shit. That's all right.
Man, it was in the chat. I thought you knew. That's how I knew through the chat.
Hold on. This nigga on some cap ass Hollywood shit. I text you at 1:43. I went live at 1:50.
I just seen it, E.
That ain't my fault, but I text you.
I'm just not seeing that shit, dog. But matter of fact, I know. Matter of fact, E, I'm gonna tell you exactly where I was at when you text me that shit. Q, where I was at earlier today when I talked to you and Fish. What I was doing?
Where you say you was?
I was on top of my roof, fixing my roof today. Yeah, I had to go back in and we had some had a big windstorm down there, blew the shingles and all kind of shit off my roof. So I had to go patch my roof on today. That's why I'm just not seeing that shit. Then I came in here and fell asleep. I apologize for being late, sir. Apologize for coming here and cussing y'all ass out.
Anyhow, apologies. I'm used to it.
I miss my brothers.
Good to see you, Mr. Golden. Good to see you, Mr. Golden.
It's good to see you too. I miss my brothers, man. I miss y'all. Yeah. Now, what the topic of the day is?
Nigga, you been in every one of them character,
Huh?
We talking about Shakur asking for that goddamn money. Blue also talking about he was just joking. But I say it's duck talk. He wasn't just joking. You know what I'm saying? Talking about $200 million a piece for him and Keyshawn to fight. Why they got to give some niggas that's not even worth $5 million that amount of money just for fight?
Well, hold on. Excuse me, sir. I gotta address something, okay? I gotta address her. Parati, fuck you too.
You don't tell New York E. Tell Mr. Gordon I said fuck Deontay. Fuck you too, Ross.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
He started it, Keith. You don't see that shit he put in the chat? Yo, E. Tell Mr. Gordon I said fuck Deontay.
Oh, damn.
Let it go. He had us run, man. Let it go. He ran out of bombs. Let it go.
Ain't no more bombs. Ain't no more bombs.
Bomb squad.
Y'all talking all that shit. Leave Shakur alone, man. Let that man live in his fantasy world. He want to get 200 million. He can get 200 million.
From who?
He asked for 200 million. Tank asked for Ferrari, right?
Nah, it was 2.
No, he went up the phone. He went up the phone. Where you been?
Yeah, he went up. He went up.
He went up the phone. You missed that. Damn, bro, you went up.
But who is Shakur to be asking for 200 anything?
Yeah, 200 million. Nigga, Canelo ain't even asking for that.
Yeah, he did.
That's why I said he was joking when he said it. He asked for
joking. Now, you know he was joking about that shit, dog.
Yeah,
he was joking.
219 or something. Didn't he say something like that?
You know what?
No, he said Canelo said 200 million for Benavidez and 150 million for fucking Crawford.
Oh, I know what
Shakur said 200. Shakur just said 200 million. Period. He didn't say no 200 million per fight or nothing like that. He just said 200
no. He said 200 million apiece.
Yeah, he
said.
said
I don't know. I don't remember. I thought he just said 200 million. I just heard 200.
He trying to get Keisha.
He said,
hey, listen, we don't want to see that bad. We don't want to see that fight that bad.
Yeah, I'm not.
That fight gonna be $150 per
He need to leave that dope alone. He think he worth $200 million.
I'll fight the motherfucker with 200 million. Shit, get my ass whooped.
I ain't watching that fight. No disrespect, Mr. Golden, but I ain't watching that fight for 200 if you in the ring with him.
Man, listen. I don't give a damn. I want to talk about this running ass nigga. The other nigga we ain't been on to talk about that nigga who do all that running.
Hey man, Boo Hustle, you a hater, man. Why you ain't gonna put no money in Goldie pocket, man? You a hater.
Listen. It's okay. I guess I'm hating. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't pay? You wouldn't pay?
You wouldn't pay to see Mr. Golden get knocked out, Blue Hustle?
No, I wouldn't, because that's my guy. I don't want to see that. No, I wouldn't. I don't want to see my boy get knocked out.
That nigga lying. That nigga cap.
You know that nigga be looking at that shit. He be looking at that shit down like a motherfucker.
I wouldn't want to see Shakur knock Mr. Golden out.
He might not be able to knock Mr. Golden.
He might not be able to knock Mr. Golden out.
But knock him out, hell no.
Yeah, you know what he said. Y'all heard what I said. I said knock him out, and Shakur still wouldn't get no credit for Mr. Golden. So hell no.
Nigga, I put money on Goldie. Don't get knocked out. You get stopped. You get knocked out.
Yeah, Goldie ain't getting knocked out.
Man, did you just not hear say Golden had a whole wall fall on his motherfucking foot?
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Look,
that wall way harder than Shakur. That shit way harder than Shakur.
That means Mr. Golden can't move. See y'all. Hold on. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all act like Mr. Golden. Y'all heard what Mr. Golden said. It fell on his foot.
Hold on, Blue. Cody, cut your camera back on, bro. Show these niggas your head, man. Yeah. Show. Hey, go, man, that nigga. Shit. Pop shit.
Yeah, that nigga got a head like Magneto, man. Yeah, that's Magneto Golden, man. Nigga head hard.
Nah.
That nigga not knocking out Mr. Golden. He ain't knocking out Mr. Golden.
Get knocked out, man. Mr. Golden get knocked out.
He ain't knocking him out.
I'm gonna do like that nigga did in his last fight. I'm gonna hop around like a kangaroo.
Nah. Hey, look. Hey, look, we're gonna move on, man. Y'all ain't trying to see my boy get hurt like that, man.
Hold on, Blue. See, y'all don't know the joke. Me, E knew who I'm talking about, right, E?
What you talking about?
That nigga that hop around the ring like a kangaroo. He wasn't running here hopping that night.
Are you talking about Fahid?
Yeah, he was hopping. That nigga hopping like a kangaroo to get out the way.
I'm telling y'all, that nigga been running in some of his fights, bro. Y'all niggas thought I'd just be talking. Look at the Rolly fight and look at the Rolly fight.
Man, that nigga wasn't running. He wasn't running the road fight. That nigga was hopping his ass off.
Hey,
Yeah,
somebody got
that nigga was
Cody,
running.
is that you?
That,
Who got the echo? Somebody got the echo. We ain't had no echo until you showed up, Go ahead.
No, shit.
See, I got my shit on mute. I still hear the echo. That's me,
that's
though.
you.
That's me.
You.
That's you, Mr. Goldie.
Bro, y'all trying to get your mic fixed, bro. Get your
My phone down there dead, so it's picking up. I ain't gonna be in here long. I do want to stick my head in here.
Hey, Mr. Gordon, while you was sleeping, you should have been juicing up your battery in your phone.
You know what I'm saying? And have y'all.
Back in game, be having too much going
Mr.
on.
Golden, while he was, Mr. Golden was phone texting. He was phone texting the whole night while he was asleep, so he didn't even get no sleep. That's what
Yeah,
it
he be
is.
calling them 1-900 numbers, man.
Say, man, the electrician does not beat my boy, Mr. Golden. Y'all got that fucked up. Saying
Hey,
in the
don't be
chat, talking
mad.
about
It's
the
all good.
electrician will beat Mr. Golden. No, he won't.
Who say that shit?
Somebody in the chat.
Hey, that shit would be headline the electrician versus the gigolo.
Yeah.
Hey, my money. Hey, no disrespect, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my money on the electrician. Goddamn it! Now in the actual street fight, I'm gonna put my money on Mr. Golden. I think he can hold his own most definitely.
Jody.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all nigga quit disrespecting me now. I'm trying to stay out there.
Hey, listen. I ain't disrespect you. I think in the
I ain't
street
talking
fight you
about
will
you.
hold your own.
I ain't talking about you.
Okay.
I'm talking about the sexuals in the goddamn in the chat talking that shit. So electrician beat me. I just read that shit.
I said, Pally will beat your ass, Mr. Golden.
Fuck that shit.
He said, I got KO by a guy that makes low, man.
I like your ass there. You always talking shit.
Let me see your arm.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Say a dude that makes low, man. Oh my god.
Man, that shit was fucked up, man. That shit fucked up with it. The way that nigga hit Deontay. Deontay said, where I'm at.
Man, that shit was hard to watch, boy.
Woo, Lord,
And then he just got stopped.
This nigga hit me like.
And then he just got stopped.
Man, that boy did a Barry Sanders spin into a hook.
That nigga on the bridge of that nose, that fucked him up. That fucked my boy Deontay up though. Goddamn.
Man,
I don't know. I don't know what my boy fight no more. I don't know what see him fight no more.
Hell no. He need to
done. He need to stay his ass on and keep on twerking. Keep twerking, son. Leave that shit alone.
No, not that, Mr. Golden.
Let him twerk. Let him twerk. Don't you saw that shit, E? Don't you play it, E?
Oh man.
Don't do it, dirty rascal. You don't you do it. You're supposed to do that shit too.
I wish I could play it. I get flagged. That shit go.
Don't play this shit. God damn it.
God damn, boy.
Don't you do that shit.
That nigga was getting dinged on, boy.
They ain't gonna win.
Hey, E3. Stall him out. Stall him out, E3. Stall him out, E3.
That nigga don't want to get up.
That nigga went to sleep. That nigga said, fuck it.
That nigga that laid out.
Pastor Wilder, man.
Don't talk about people like that. He was all right till he got with a freak monster. He stayed with a freak monster. He'd have been all right.
Yeah,
Scott. Hey, E3, who has a more inflated resume, Tank or Wilder?
Tank.
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 You know what? That's a tough one.
No, it ain't, man.
I'm trying to know. Because Wilder fought Luis Ortiz a couple of times. He fought Fury 3 times. He fought Zane. He fought Parker. Shit, I would say Wilder got a better resume than Tank.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Tank got beat out by a roach.
He ain't get beat.
A better resume than Tank, for sure. He didn't win most of them fights, but yeah.
He only lost 4 times. Lost 4 times.
Yeah, that's ludicrous.
We only lost 4 times. But
The man just got stopped the last few times. His last few fights, both by stoppage. He got stopped.
No, he did not. No, he did not. One with the distance and one got stopped it to cut the bullshit out. Stop it. The last few fights he had, one went the distance and one went to stop it. Him and Parker went the distance to stop that bullshit. At least he ain't fake like he had grease in his eye.
Oh shit, that would have been a whole lot better than the water.
Are you gonna ignore all the excuses that Deontay Wilder made? His water bottle was spiked.
He was.
Fury had some in his gloves.
Goldie, come on, Goldie. Let's talk about it since you said that. What's worse, grease in the eye, or my coach that's been coaching me forever? The guy you said he shouldn't have left, he spiked my juice.
There's still no evidence.
He did the same thing Earl did. He was high.
He ain't answering the question.
I said he fucked up. That shit to fly right. Now Fury did cheat him. He did cheat with boy.
How?
Man, that glove was fucked up. That nigga had a glove. That nigga had an eggshell in the glove. That nigga had a motherfucker weight glove. Deontay should have went with Victor back there.
An eggshell.
Wait, no street fight?
Conor being egg.
Hey, do Victor Conte help with legs? Thriller?
He need to shoot that nigga.
I don't know if Victor Conte. That's probably one thing he can't help with muscle mass on is Deontay Wilder legs. I think that's
listen, man.
I think he can. He just didn't want to invest in that. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, somebody please tell me what my boy been thinking in that third fight. That nigga built up like a motherfucker, incredible Hulk with them little ass pencil legs. That nigga did nothing to legs.
That was Malik Scott, man, trying to get that plane. That didn't work.
That nigga had built up everything. That nigga bench press was 1,700 pounds and felt like a goddamn tree.
Yeah, that motherfucker look like Sid Vicious, man. Motherfucker.
I don't know why that nigga didn't have no strength. Did he have a strength and conditioning coach? Ain't they the ones that's supposed to tell you how to do that shit?
Man,
not your actual boxing trainer.
That nigga had nothing. That nigga come up better having me on there.
Yeah, if he had Malik Scott telling him to do that, that was a problem in and of itself. Yeah, that's retarded.
That was his coach.
They were fucked up, man. They were fucked up. They were real fucked up. Mm-hmm. Well, we got a beautiful day down here surrounding the day, boy. Oh shit.
We talking about the NBA too, Mr. Go.
Fuck LeBron.
What?
Right. I'm gonna get up.
We talking about.
Oh man,
talking about the NBA.
Who y'all talking about? That flop of that nigga named LeBron James, the crybaby of the NBA.
The face of the NBA.
You don't want to hear that.
You talking about the face of the NBA? Talking about the face of the NBA?
You don't want to hear that, Q.
Go, the phone went out, man.
Man, Goldie need to fix his audio. His shit is all the way messed up.
Oh my God.
Dude, that nigga like Varnell Hill, man. Ooh-wee. Damn, go to get your audio right, bro.
Coming to you live from Uganda, Mr. Golden.
That nigga
Yeah,
dropped out,
motherfucker. And they in the basement, man. Big Tigger.
Every sport got a face, man. I don't give a damn. Just like Patrick Mahomes is considered the face of the NFL. That's just what it is.
Patrick Mahomes, yeah, he the
They
face.
consider Patrick Mahomes. They consider him the face of the NFL right now.
Nothing
And
when he
all
got
the
ran over
State
the Super
Farm.
Bowl.
Who's
Oh,
second in line in
He
the
didn't do nothing
NFL?
last. As soon as he hiked the ball, them boys was all in the backfield. 4-man rush. I ain't seen nothing like that, boy.
Who right behind Patrick Mahomes, Q? Because I remember you was hyping up CJ Stroud's jersey sales before the season started, and that kind of fell by the wayside.
It's about to be Jalen Daniels.
Who?
Nah,
Jalen
hell
Daniels.
nah.
JD
Jalen
5.
Daniels not nowhere near top 5 in face of the league. You got Josh Allen is ahead of him.
They're gonna make Jalen Daniels the face of the league.
Lamar Jackson is ahead of him. Before they put Jalen Daniels up, nah, he I know that's your little team last Puma, but nah, hell no.
Why now, Fish? They got Debo over there now, and then they just picked up Michael Gallup, sorry ass too. They got a nice little receiving core.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make him the face of the NFL over Patrick Mahomes,
Oh
Josh
no, I
Allen,
agree with that.
No, they gonna make
Lamar
it a face, but he
Jackson,
gonna become the face of the NBA.
Joe Burrow.
You got to put in Josh Allen too. Did you say Allen already?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Them the top 3 dogs. Mahomes, Allen, Jackson. Who else am I missing? Them the top.
Burrow like that too, though.
Joe Burrow as well.
Joe
Yep.
Burrow.
Top 4. That's 4. And shit. Number 5 debatable, depending on
Then shit, you can put Travis Kelce in front of Jaden Daniels. Shit.
Who?
Travis Kelce. They hyped that motherfucker up by association with Taylor Swift and Patrick Mahomes. He way more
Yeah, they
well
always
known.
show that.
He
They
a way
always
bigger
show
star.
pictures of her all the time.
Yeah, Travis Kelce a way bigger star than Jaden Daniels. Come on, Lash Puma, don't come with the homer stuff, man.
He's a star because of her.
What you say?
He's a star because of his girlfriend. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Say we can't talk about the reasons. It don't matter about why. He just is. He aligned himself correctly.
Saquon did too.
Yeah, he aligned himself correctly. So what y'all gonna look like next year, Latch? With your new additions?
Oh, we're gonna look real good. We
You
going
think y'all
to
better?
the playoffs.
You think y'all better than the Eagles with the additions?
I ain't gonna say you better. The Eagles complete team.
The Eagles might back to back it, man.
I don't know about that
It's
one.
hard to do in the NFL.
Y'all got that left tackle that's finna get y'all got the highest paid penalty caller of 2024.
It don't make a difference. He might play different over there with us.
We gladly got rid of his ass. He was gladly gone. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it don't make a difference. He might play better with us.
Hey, I was saying that the NFC East is the best division in football right now. I think that might hold true again next year.
I don't know, brother.
What
You
3
don't
better
think the
teams?
Cowboys gonna do? You don't think the Cowboys gonna do nothing, Latch?
No. They don't have the money to do that. You gotta pay. You still gotta pay. Still gotta pay Michael Parsons, and Dak ain't nothing to me. You got. I like. What's the receiver y'all got?
CD Lamb.
Yeah, CD Lamb like that. He like that. I'm not sold on the Cowboys. Need a running back.
Yeah, we gonna
They
have
get one
some
in the
draft.
draft.
Hey, so I like the. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The best division for real. If everybody was healthy, I think the AFC North is good with Buffalo. Not Buffalo, but with the Ravens, Pittsburgh, the Bengals if they was healthy.
The Cowboys better than Pittsburgh. Come on, bro.
Please, Cowboys ain't better than
Man, we
Pittsburgh.
just beat them. We beat them.
Hey,
We
when the last
beat
time the
them this
Cowboys ever
year.
did
What you
something?
talking about?
When the last time the Cowboys ever did something?
We talking about just the simple keep it simple. Don't try to change the subject. We
I'm
talking
not
about
changing
who
it.
the better team,
The
Dallas or
better team,
Pittsburgh. The last time
Pittsburgh
we
is.
played Pittsburgh, which was this year, we beat them.
You can't. You listen. You can't. Pittsburgh is way better than the Cowboys. Man, get out of here with that.
Hey, did you just not hear what I said? E3, can you pull up the score? The
I'm not
last
worried about
time we
those scores.
played
Who was better?
Pittsburgh, we are better than them, bruh. Dak
Come on, man.
Prescott is better than fucking Russell Wilson. You talking about you don't respect Dak
Russell Wilson
Prescott?
is
You
not
respect
Pittsburgh though.
Russell
We said
Wilson?
Pittsburgh. We said the team. You
Yeah,
you can't
but I'm
select
saying
nobody,
though, yeah,
man.
we talking about the team, but the quarterback is the majority with primary makeup of the team. So I'd rather have Dak Prescott any day over Russell Wilson right now.
How many playoff wins has Dak ever had in his whole career compared to
Man,
Russell Wilson?
who is right now, we talking about we can't go, he ain't got the Legion of Boom with him no more, last Puma.
It's
We
a
can't talk,
team.
we talking about
It's a team.
the team. Russell Wilson wasn't the reason why the Seattle all them playoff wins he got. He had Pete Carroll, the Legion of Boom, all that shit, man. He had a great defense, Marshawn Lynch, all that shit, bro. But we talking about player for player. Who would you rather have, Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott right now?
Who's more proven?
Nah, see, here you go.
No, who's more proven?
Man, come on.
Which
We
one
know
would you rather
who
have
got
as a player?
we know that
Last answering the question with a question.
Who's more proven? Where's that?
Russell Wilson.
That's the question.
Russell Wilson has more playoff success than Dak Prescott. We know that, but who's the better player? Last Puma right now.
Wilson.
I'm still going with Wilson. Dak ain't nothing, man.
Man, y'all crazy.
Man, I would have to go with
All right,
that.
so you can basically say this then, right? So you basically say this. So who's the better player right now? Jaden Daniels or Dak Prescott?
Jaden Daniels. I'm not being biased like you and not go answer the question. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. Just like it would have been easy for you to say that Dak Prescott is better than Russell Wilson, but you a Cowboy hater, it sound like.
I'm not a hater of the Cowboys. They ain't did nothing. What did they do?
The question is, how is Russell Wilson in 2025? How is Russell Wilson better than Dak Prescott? Please explain that.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this. If you put Dak in with a healthy Cowboy team, and you put Wilson with a healthy Pittsburgh team, who will go further?
Dallas.
Please get out of here.
Dallas. And we just beat them this year. Am I tripping, E3?
No, you're not tripping. We kicked their ass. Matter of fact, I think Dak had a sensational comeback in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like that matters when you say that when Pittsburgh is better than us. You can't just say that because we just beat y'all or beat them. We just beat them. So the argument was how I started. I said the NFC East is better than any division. You brought up the AFC North. The two best teams. The two best teams in the NFC North are not better than the two best teams in the NFC East. And then the third team that you mentioned, which would be Pittsburgh, Dallas is better than Pittsburgh. So my argument is how? How is that the better division?
You don't think a healthy Cincinnati Bengals, a healthy Pittsburgh, and a healthy Baltimore Ravens is not a good division? AFC North, that's a hell of a division right there.
Yeah, it is, but it's not better than the one that's got the NFL champions in it.
All right, let me ask you a question though. Be honest. Do you
and the Commanders, Mhm.
Do you think Jalen Hurts is the top 5 quarterback?
No, but they have a top 5. They have the best team in the league.
Okay.
No,
You talking about a quarterback? You think he's a top 5 quarterback? He's
he
not
played
top 5
like
quarterback.
one when it
Shit.
mattered. He played like one when it mattered, Latch. Just like Russell Wilson, he's accomplished now. He's accomplished. Who was the MVP of the Super Bowl?
Should be Barkley.
Nah, who was the MVP of the Super Bowl?
It was Hurts, but he still ain't
So
top
what
5.
you talking about?
He ain't top 5.
Man, come on, man. The boy
You tell me
performed.
right now that Jalen Hurts better than Joe Burrow? Jalen Hurts better than Lamar? Jalen Hurts better than Josh Allen? You tell me right now he is.
No, I'm not saying that, Last Spoon, but like we talk. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. Not at all. But like you said, them boys got a hell of a team.
They do got an all-around team. An all-around team. Their team is all around on both sides of the ball. And Barkley made a hell of a change for that team. Saquon Barkley made a hell of a change for that team.
But I can't believe that anyone would take Russell Wilson over Dak Prescott right now. I'm not buying that. You would get fired in your first year as GM by making that move.
Yeah, y'all should fire y'all GM, Dre Jones.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, we agree on that.
We stuck with him. He ain't got no choice.
Y'all will never win anything until he leaves. The same thing with Daniel Snyder. We weren't gonna do that until he left.
The worst division in football had the Atlanta Falcons in it, the New Orleans Saints, the Carolina Panthers, and the Tampa Bay. That division is, oh my goodness, that's a weak division right
Like
there.
Kirk Cousins, he probably made the most money as a quarterback, right? I mean, through his whole career, and he ain't nothing either. He ain't nothing either. He got a hell of an agent though. He got the best agent I've ever seen.
Where you at, Goldie?
Kirk Cousins.
I'm right here. I step out of the room for a minute. What we talking about now?
Talking about your sorry ass Falcons.
My Falcons gonna be good this year.
How?
Kirk Cousins got a Hall of Fame agent.
Man, we gonna be good this year. We're gonna shock the world this year.
Yeah, but Michael Penix, y'all might be good.
We could have made the playoff last year.
See, y'all ran into them Redskins, them Commanders. That's what happened.
No. I think they should have given your boy Prince a little. They should have brought him in when my boy went on a losing streak. They should have brought him in then. Don't wait till the last minute to bring him in. Last 3 games, let him get his feet wet. Oh. But
I agree. Shout out to Marcus in the chat. He said this new era of boxing is trash. Mofo don't want to make fights with champions because they're so-called boring. Mofo should have some kind of competitive nature to want to be the best at the end of the day. Yeah, them days are long gone, man. In the sport of boxing.
Who are you talking about? Shakur Stevenson?
No, you talking about.
I don't know who you talking about. I thought it was just a general statement.
And I thought that Turkey Al-Sheikh was supposed to save boxing and come in and make all the big fights, but it seems like Turkey Al-Sheikh is afraid of the Mexican monster as well.
Man, we ain't even gonna entertain that, man. We're gonna move on. We didn't hear what he just said.
Yeah, what's the deal with that though? Because I thought he wanted to make Bivol versus David Benavidez, right? And then come to find out that fight not about to happen next. But why? Because I haven't really been doing my research. So if somebody can educate me on the panel, let me know.
It sounds like to me Turkey just, he using Bud and Canelo to take over boxing. He paid a handsome package to Bud, to parade him around, give him this sacrificial fight, this cash out, and he's trying to take over boxing, and he's gonna do the same old playbook that we've been accustomed to seeing. He's gonna cherry pick for his favorite fighters and just put these shows on to make money, man. That's all it is.
I thought the mandatory him to fight Bill Nick.
That's what I'm saying. I thought, but the last thing I just read on Twitter, they saying that the fight ain't gonna happen. He about to fight Callum Smith or some shit, and Bivol about to fight somebody else, maybe Beterbiev again. I don't know.
Yeah,
they said
I ain't
they
even
go
paying attention to boxing like that because the shit kind of watered down right now.
I saw that too, E. But they're saying if the trilogy don't go on, then him and Bivol and David got to fight. But if they're going over the trilogy, then he gonna fight Callum Smith.
Yeah, that's whack.
Mm-hmm.
But,
but Billy B said he didn't even want the goddamn. He didn't even want to do the rematch. He said Turk made him do the rematch.
Yeah, I heard.
And now I don't even think we're gonna get the trilogy. I don't think he can back and do the trilogy fight. He don't do a third fight.
So what kind of plans? Since I'm asking this to Shakur's #1 fan. What type of plan does Turkey have for Shakur? What kind of fights does he go get us to pay $9.99 to watch Shakur fight?
He put the fight Tank.
Blue Hustle. Don't act like you don't hear me, man. What's the plans for Shakur?
Blue Hustle probably over there eating a bucket of wings and some fries. I know how that nigga get done. That nigga always eat.
Man, lying.
Blue cheese.
I just want to pick you 2 hot dogs and some motherfuckers. But what y'all think about the fight tonight, man? What y'all think going on the fight tonight?
I don't think nothing about it. That's why I ain't want to talk about it. You talking about Fundora, right?
Yeah, Fundora them got to fight tonight.
What time that shit come on?
About 9 o'clock, ain't it? The main card.
Oh yeah, the Lakers will be playing. I ain't watching that shit.
What? The Lakers gonna lose?
Thanks, boy.
Who the Lakers playing tonight?
I'm about to watch Sebastian Fundora. We are playing the Bulls, if I'm not mistaken, and we at home, so I'm watching it.
Oh,
yeah, I watch all these games.
I ain't going back to the Lakers till LeBron leaves.
Okay.
Stop hating, Mr. Golden.
That's cute. That nigga's a hater, bro.
Would you ask me, Big Fish?
I asked you what's in the plans for Shakur Stevenson. What fights do Turkey have lined up for the man?
Hopefully a tank fight like they trying to get it figured out, or just a good, you know what I'm saying? Somebody with a belt or somebody in the top 5. You see what I'm saying? In the top 3, I say fuck top 5, top 3.
Man, Tank ain't for the fight. Nobody good. I don't even think he gonna rematch Rope. Scared of Rope.
He just fought somebody good. What you talking about?
Oh man, listen here. A 20-1 underdog beat his ass.
Man, that shit was wrong.
They had to rob that man. The said Tank.
Excuse me, fellas. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to head to the Golden Gloves tonight. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Y'all have a good weekend, bro.
You too, bro.
Appreciate you for coming on, man. Good luck at them Golden Gloves.
All right, brother.
Listen, man. They could not let Tank lose to a 20-1 underdog, man. That's why they robbed that man. That man gonna knock Tank ass out.
I ain't gonna go that far and say, but you never know.
Man,
He
that man
could knock him out, but I don't think he's gonna get knocked out. I think it'll be unanimous decision.
Tank said, I didn't want to get stopped. That's why I tucked the knee and ran to the corner till something was in my eye. And then them niggas are bad. They didn't even wipe that nigga eye. They wiped the top of that nigga braid.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all know that's the truth. When Q, he might have got that quiet. Now we talking about his boy Tank.
Goldie ain't gonna ever let that shit go.
I ain't gonna let that shit go. Hell no.
You know that is a damn shame. He did wipe the top of his forehead though. He didn't even touch his fucking eye
Yeah,
or
that's where the
anything.
grease was coming from. What you talking about?
Nigga, no, you're gonna wipe your eye too, nigga. What you mean?
He did wipe
You
his
know
eye.
that.
He wiped his eye with his gloves.
Listen, I'm
Nah,
gonna ask
I
everybody
don't
all
want
the
to
time.
hear it. Now you making excuses. Ooh, what's the point of asking for a towel then? You just
To
wipe the
wipe
back
the
of my head.
grease,
You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, just
to,
wipe the back of my head. It's
to
okay.
wipe whatever off was on his face.
But listen, I got a question to ask everybody on the panel. We all don't have something on our eye burning, right? Now y'all tell me how that shit you can wipe put it, that shit stopped after 5 seconds.
How you know it stopped after 5 seconds?
Man, come on, man. That man that
I'm
talked
asking,
to
that's a serious
you can't
question.
make out.
How do
Listen,
you
he
know
can't,
when he stopped feeling pain and when he started feeling pain?
man, that ain't can't make out with a swinging for the fence. He can't, that's what he ain't dabbed in the eye no more the whole fight. So
So
if
he
you got
wasn't
something
hurt for no
running,
punch. He
listen,
came
you get
swinging
something,
for the fences right after that, right? So that
listen,
means he
you get
wasn't
something in
hurt
your
from
eye,
no punch.
you get something in your eye, it's gonna take more than a little dab on your eye to clear that bitch up.
Good.
They're gonna work on your shit in the corner, they're gonna work on your shit all man, look at they was suddenly listen to Ali. It took Ali a couple of rounds to get that shit cleared. He was blinking like a fork.
Mr. Golden, you
Yes, sir.
just said yourself that as soon as he got done getting his face wiped off, he came swinging for the fences. So he wasn't hurt. He wasn't discombobulated.
Listen, he
Wasn't
wasn't hurt.
woozy. None of them accidents.
Well, Fish, if you got something in your eye, you're gonna be trying to clear that motherfucker out less than 10 seconds, Fish. Come on, man.
How long you thought that it was supposed to last for your
Man, come on,
satisfaction?
man. Come on, Fish. Stop,
For your
man. Stop, Fish.
satisfaction, how long was he supposed to be
You got grease or
playing
something
with his
burning.
eye?
You got grease something burning you in your motherfucking eye, nigga. It gonna take more than just a wipe. You gotta do that shit more than just a quick second. You gotta really wipe that bitch out. Try to put some water on that motherfucker or something. They did none of that shit. Try to wash your eye out. They did none of that shit.
Hey, so you don't know what it's like to have to put grease on the bald head. You've been bald for about 40 years. So you don't know what it's like to get grease in your eye, man.
That's not true too. I used to have Jerry curls.
Jerry curl. Oh man, let your soul glow.
Look at that Jerry curls. I had to get that activated juice in the eye every time I do.
Mr. Golden had a curl like Big U.
Fish, Fish had a Jerry curl too back in the day.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Hey, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do if Tank loses this fight, man? How y'all gonna feel? Who's y'all new fighter, man? Cause y'all ain't real. See, y'all Tank fans, but y'all ain't real Tank fans. So who's y'all new fighter? 'Cause that's all you're gonna do is trade up on him, just like you traded up on not E on you know who I'm saying, Earl Spence. Yeah,
How we
y'all
Who
don't even
traded
fuck
up
with
on
Earl no
Earl?
more. Y'all don't
Who
even
don't?
fuck
I
with
said
Earl no
fuck with
more.
Earl.
No,
Stop,
you
stop.
don't. You don't talk about him. You don't bring him up and talk
Time to
about
eat.
him.
It's time to eat. And the reason why I say it's time to eat because he hadn't missed a meal. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time to twirl. It's time to make it happen. I'm tired of talking. Yeah. Hey, listen. Hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice.
Nigga told him to hold your voice.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Blue Hustle,
Yeah,
that's a ridiculous. That's a
I want to know,
ridiculous
man.
question. That's a ridiculous question, Blue Hustle.
Why?
What the fuck we gonna talk about? Spencer's family outings? What the fuck we supposed to talk about?
I mean, y'all can talk about him coming back and fight a potential opponent for him. You know what I'm
Woo!
saying?
We
I don't know. You
was when
niggas
he was
tell me.
about to fight Fundora.
Y'all niggas
Remember
is the
that?
motherfucking y'all niggas is
Remember?
goddamn Spence
He
fans that y'all never talk about. Y'all
he
done
was
left him
supposed to
hanging.
be
Nigga got
fighting
a nigga
tonight.
on the missing card. Y'all can't even help find him and shit. Nigga,
Hey,
what
he was
the fuck?
supposed to be fighting tonight. We talked about him a couple of months ago. E3 made some thumbnails.
And
We
look, y'all
talked about
abandoned him. Like
Spence.
you just said a
And,
couple
and,
months ago,
and
you abandoned him.
excuse me. Let me speak, please. Let me speak,
In my British voice.
please.
Bill, hey, Bill. And listen, for every nigga, Mac, Bill, you had the Mac, floor. Listen, I'm saying, Mac, Bill, when can I get the
Mac,
floor?
whether it be
Bill,
Mac,
when can I get the
F
floor?
Mac. We're all laughing with these niggas.
That nigga's ain't shit, you know that, right?
Hey, he took the title shot. You remember you was crying and whining, how he lose, and he still get the title shot in front of Bud. You remember that, Blue Hustle? Remember you was saying that shit? That was your exact words. he remember that? You remember that, Blue?
What?
Huh?
What?
Do you remember when Earl Spence took the fucking title shot away from Terrence Crawford and you fucking had an aneurysm? You don't remember that?
Nah, I ain't never had no aneurysm,
Yeah,
nigga. Cut that
the
shit
fuck
out.
you
Yeah, you
did,
did. You were
Blue.
crying like a
Man, how this
motherfucker.
guy?
Nah,
He lost. He's the loser. Boxing isn't fair. It isn't fair.
Nah, nigga. Nah.
And we
Y'all
was
was
too.
stuck
So
on legacy.
The
So
T.O.
man,
shit, because I was trying to tell Bud to fight T.O. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, don't be spreading that false propaganda, man. We still Earl Spence.
Yeah, the Bud Buddies was hot. Y'all niggas was hot. I remember that.
Hold on, about what?
Niggas was hot.
I just told you about what you was mad because Earl Spence skipped the line. He moved fucking. He's like, excuse me, bud. It's my turn.
And guess what? He did all that shit.
No.
He still
I
didn't make
wasn't.
no.
What it was is I just felt like he didn't deserve to be there. That's what it was.
Yeah, Earl had YouTube jumping again once that shit happened when he hopped in that ring with Fundora. Yeah, everybody.
You don't remember that? That was something to talk about. But we're not about to be talking about Earl Spence going to the mall, Earl Spence going to the car lot. What the fuck we gonna talk about that for?
No, you can talk about Earl Spence's potential next fight.
Who?
That's what I'm saying. We can talk about that.
He's not
You
even
keep saying
active.
who?
He don't have a trainer,
Or
bro.
you can even talk. That's even
He
more
don't have
important.
a
Who
trainer.
is his next
Blue
trainer?
Hustle.
Who should he be training with?
Blue Hustle. Who is his trainer?
I'm just what did I just say? That's what we can talk about. That's the talking point right there. That's the talking point. Those radio talking points.
I got a question for Key. Key, where your T-shirt at?
Which one?
Your Big Fish T-shirt.
Well, I still got it.
Oh, where's that, in the closet or in the dirty clothes?
Yeah, you need to put that on right now.
Where your Deontay Wilder ring walk suit at, that metal suit at?
I'm not talking to I asked Q. I said shit to you, Fish.
Yeah, Big Fish trying to throw blows and he ain't even in the subject right now.
You always different about the conversation. I'm talking to Q about that Big Fish T-shirt he got.
Nah, Mr. Golden saved your ass, Blue Hustle, by changing the subject. You want to talk about this?
Shit.
This
nah,
bullshit.
You didn't save me from shit. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your boy. What's up?
Get him, Blue.
Oh yeah, you already know. You know it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, your boy Spence, he gone. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Who could be training him right now, man? Don't y'all miss talking about him? Oh. But anyway, let's get back on topic. What y'all gonna do, man?
You missing more than I do.
Check it out. Listen. I know, cause y'all some fake ass Earl Spence fans. That's what it is.
Here you go.
But anyway,
you got a point.
Come on, Blue, not to cut you off. Fish, hold it down, bro. I'm about to go to the gym. Hold it down, bro. Appreciate y'all for coming on.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Right, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Now you want to run. When I come on the show, you want to run.
No, so Big Fish. What I need to know from you is who's gonna be your favorite fighter next, man. That's all I want to know, bro. When Lamont, let's just say Lamont Roach. If Tank loses to Lamont Roach, who's your favorite fighter now, man? That's what I'm asking. Just answer my question. No, don't answer a question with a question. Just please answer my question. And after you answer my question, I'll answer any question that you say.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna answer your question, and I'm not gonna ask you a question. Just because my favorite fighter loses doesn't make me stop liking them anymore, bro. What are you talking about? If Tank Davis got a draw, I still like Tank Davis. If he would have lost, I still like Tank Davis. When Earl Spence lost, he got his ass whooped. I still like Earl Spence. When Mike Tyson got his ass whooped multiple times, I'm still a huge Mike Tyson fan. Sweet Pea, Roy Jones Jr. All my favorite fighters have lost, bro. So I don't get it.
Fish, don't say Roy. I still can't get over that shit. Don't say Roy.
Yeah. Yeah, so Earl Spence losing, bro. I done had way worse heartbreaks than that. Mike Tyson, like Goldie say, Roy Jones. And I ain't like Earl Spence more than I like Roy Jones. I was
Okay,
a
no, I can
huge
dig that. I respect that. I respect that.
Roy
But
Jones,
will you
probably my favorite fighter of all time. And you
will you
see
feel
how
like he
he
was a
got
hype
done,
job? Will you feel
huh?
like if he takes this loss, will you feel like he was been strategically moved and he's really not as good as we thought he was? Will you feel
Who?
like that, or you feel like this is just styles make fights and Roach just got his car? Do you feel like
Yeah,
that? That's how
it's
you feel?
styles make fights, bro. It's just like how you will fight your brother or whatever. Like your brother could be one of the toughest dudes in the neighborhood, but you ain't scared of him because he your brother. You look at him just like a regular person. So that's just what it was with Roach. He knew the dude. Tank had, we could see in the lead up, all of that shit, that's just super distractions, bro. All kind of distractions. He wasn't focused on that fight. Vegas can't be that crazy to have them eyes like that. So that shit was totally unexpected, and that was an off night, and he still you could say if you counted the knee or whatever, he barely won. If you want to say he won. Tank Davis didn't look like shit that night.
I can dig
Hello?
it.
Hello, Blue?
Yeah, I can dig it.
No,
I
no,
can.
no
Okay.
rebuttals?
The nigga. No,
Man,
no. Listen,
Tank
listen, listen,
good.
listen. I'm not
Tank,
gonna sit here.
Tank
I'm
did
just
not
asking you
class
questions.
that
That's
night.
all.
You could have hit look good. Roach way didn't look like that. Tank had never had nobody stood up there and stood toe to toe with him for blow to blow, and he
There's
was
no
frustrated.
adversity. He ain't never been through that. Exactly.
He done had plenty of people coming at him. Rolly came at
No,
him, Ryan
no,
Garcia
no,
came
no,
at him.
no, no.
What y'all
It's not the
talking
same.
about?
Q, you know it's not the same, brother. You know that's not the same. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Not,
Go
not,
ahead,
not,
Q.
not,
Go
not,
ahead.
not like the way Roach fought him. Roach stayed in the pocket with his ass toe to toe and took that
Yeah,
shit.
he took his best punch. That was fucking with his brain, his mental, man. Come on now, Fish. You know that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm not
So
saying
what?
I
Okay, no,
wonder
no, no,
what
no, no, no.
Shakur
It's all
stand there
good.
and take that best punch.
what I'm saying is that Roach was able to do for 12 rounds what Rolly and Grind Garcia was only able to do for a short amount of time. But they was coming at Tank. Tank, like E3 said, Tank was fucking running for his life.
He wasn't
Right?
running. He was hopping. That nigga was bouncing around like a guy. Let me tell you.
Bopping, hopping, running, zooming, whatever you want to call it.
You know, can't walk through. You kind of. No, I did not. I stopped for you.
Blue for to get beat up, boy. Blue old lady to make him get the. They better make him hang up in a minute.
What you talking about? That is
Hey Q,
Yeah.
I got Fondua getting knocked out tonight.
Boy, that'll be a shocker, boy. Fundor getting knocked out tonight. Boy, that'll be a shocker.
Boy,
yeah. That I don't know.
look here. If Fondue get knocked out tonight, we got to come back on with another live. We're gonna talk about this shit here.
Because motherfucker gonna be like, damn, that's supposed to been Earl Spence knocking his ass out tonight.
Okay. What the fuck
Man,
Charlo
that's
gonna
supposed to
do,
been
man?
Earl.
What the fuck Charlo gonna do? Charlo coming back to fight or what?
I don't know, man. The boys dealing with legal issues.
Man, I mean, we're some serious shit, man. Who is the top fighters out there boxing right now? I mean, to be honest with you, after Bud and Canelo and the boy Lee, who gonna carry the torch? There ain't nobody that carry the torch, man.
Your boy Ken Bosa's fought today.
So did he win?
Yeah, he won. That girl, Sky Nicholson, she got upset. She lost.
No,
Black girl beat her.
I missed them fight.
Split.
Damn.
Black girl beat her. Split decision.
No, I missed them fights. Fuck that shit. Hey,
Yeah.
Fish. Hey, Fish. Where boy Fish at? Fish.
Get out the goddamn window. You're teaching him something.